So we're on the air.
We are on the air, I believe.
Hello, hello. Welcome on in, everybody, from the Duck Duck Pirates to the hefty people.
Hefty people. We'll go with hefty people. And hello, everybody in my chat, and hello, all the Duck Duck Pirates. This is Hefty 517 coming at you early on a Saturday morning.
But yeah, me and Hefty are gonna be racing today. Hefty, I mean, y'all on your side are pretty used to this by now. I mean, it's the same kind of race you did with Razzie.
Well, not the same with Razzie. We did it with Zeg Games, and guys, the way this is working, if you're not familiar with how a Mystery MASUDA race like this works, is Derek and I both chose a Pokemon. I chose Nymble, and Derek, what did you choose?
I chose Rellor.
All right. So what Derek and I did was we collected tons of eggs with a foreign ditto, and each one of those eggs has a 50-50 chance of being a Rellor or a Nymble. We don't know what's in the eggs until they hatch. And so the way this is going to work is regardless of who hatches the shiny is going to determine the points. So if Derek hatches a Nymble, that's good for me. If I hatch a Rellor, that's good for Derek. So it's not a matter of who hatches the shiny. What matters is what the shiny is.
Right, and Hefty has a lot of enthusiasm. He messaged me. He was like, "Hey, yo, what if we, in case it's a short hunt, let's just do points?" And I was like, "Dude, I love the optimism. We're gonna rock out with a lot of shinies today."
Yeah, absolutely. I'm hoping to see at least a couple shinies here on this stream. But I know I got a lot of fantastic people in my chat here. I want to say hi to all of them. Derek, let's go ahead and get started, and I'll check back in with you here shortly after we get up and running.
Yes, real quick. I told you before.
Oh, yes.
Chat. Can we get a huge old thank you to Hefty for becoming a member over here? So I was telling you, there's something I do every time someone becomes a member on my side. Have you heard of the Jelly Belly Bean Boozled challenge?
I have heard of that.
Every time someone becomes a member, I eat one of these beans. And Hefty, I got one with your name on it.
Uh-oh.
I had the worst experience yesterday. I took two at the same time, and they both ended up being dead fish. And my stomach was hurting for a bit afterwards.
I can imagine.
But for you today, is this? I think this is either skunk spray or licorice. I guess this is gonna tell about how our race is gonna go today. Seeing how this goes. If it's skunk spray, we're starting off well on your end. Licorice is starting off well for me, so let's see. Oh, you got all luck today, Hefty.
See, that's the face I would make if it was licorice. Oh man.
Check in with you in a bit, my guy.
All right, good luck on the hunt, and thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
All right, I'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Yep, see you in a bit.
All right, bye. What's going on, everybody? How are all the lovely people doing today? What is up, Lucky Emo, AJ, Big Cheese, Zen Bob, Ron, Devious, Fold Up Rugs? What is going on, everybody? Joyce, how you doing? Let's go ahead and get started here. We're already falling behind.
At Jiffy Lube, it's our job to
Oh
keep
my
you
gosh, we
moving
got
with
an
a full range
ad.
of services from oil
Oh, that's
changes and tire
embarrassing.
rotations to filters, wipers, and more. We've got what
You
your
know what?
car
I'm gonna hide
needs
that.
right when you need it. So you're
I thought that was gonna work out better, but let's go ahead and get started. Let me get the music going. So guys, thanks for hanging in. I don't want to say hanging in there. That was actually a lot of fun. But uh, Derek wanted to do voice chat, which I've never done before. So I was like, okay, this will be interesting. So that's something that I would be interested in doing more of in the future. I'm just getting used to it. So thank you guys for um, I know I normally come in right away and say hello to everybody, but I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. We're going to check in with Duck Duck Derek here in a little bit after we hatch some eggs. Busy, good morning, good to see you. Shiny Cornholio, Big Cheese, what's going on, everybody? So yeah, we are hoping for a shiny Nymble here. We are looking for shiny Nymbles, although, you know, shiny Rellor is pretty cool too. Guys, please make sure you click on that link in the pinned message and go check out Derek's side as well. Derek's a good guy. Love his energy. And I'm really happy we're able to do this race together. All right, first egg. Can we get some first egg luck? I can actually be a really short stream. And that is not shiny. That is poop. Sorry I wasn't super present last night between dinner and the amount of orders. It was a whirlwind. Cheese, don't worry about it, my friend. Never apologize for something like that. I'm just happy you were here at all. Watching your stream on Switch, I won't be able to talk. All right, DJ, thank you so much, and thanks for being here. Esteban, what's going on? Welcome on in, my friend. I'm going to pull up Derek's stream here. This is going to be interesting. I'm not sure how he handles eggs. Looks like he's doing some. Looks like he might be doing some random hunts along with his eggs. That might be a good idea. Maybe we'll do that soon. There's a Nymble, not shiny. Yeah, DJ, you did. You absolutely did. And Shido's here. Shido be meeping. What's going on, Shido? Yes, Razzie, I spoke with your lawyers this morning, and the certified check is being sent out today. You still need the shiny Nymble line. We did luckily get a shiny Lokix, or shiny Jiminy, as we call him on this channel. A week before last, I think, but yes, we still need the Nymble, which is a good looking shiny. That's poop. One more egg. See, Derek's getting involved in battles. We're gonna be able to get ahead here. Templates, good morning. Welcome on in. Man, I love seeing all that green in the chat. That is so amazing. Guys, what do you think? Should we do some random hunts while we're hatching eggs? Should we run around, see if we can find other shinies? Let me know. I don't even know. Do we have any good outbreaks or anything? And Sarah joining the Poliwhirl. Oh my gosh, joining the Poliwhirl tier. Thank you very much, Sarah. Can we get some hype in the chat for Sarah? Sarah, as you may know, designed the badges for the members. And as a little thank you, as a little homage to Sarah, I did make the executive decision yesterday. The new member badge, is the Austrian Poliwhirl. Sarah, I loved it too much. I couldn't not use it. I'm not seeing any good outbreaks. We could go for Tadbolt again. Let's see if we can get a Tadbolt. Yes, thank you again, Sarah. Thank you so much. for everything. I'm gonna look for a little bit. Sounds good, templates. Golden the Cup. Hello, how are you? Happy Saturday to you. And is daylight here? Did I miss daylight? Oh my goodness, I did daylight. I am so sorry. Good morning to you, daylight. How you doing? How are you doing, daylight? You're leaving Monday to go to Quebec. Okay, is that for a vacation, or are you moving there, or what's the deal with that? A bit sleepy with an internal sickness. Aw, I'm sorry, Daylight. I hope you feel better. I just ran right into that torque hole. Shedinja boy, what's going on? Good to see you. Oh, Sarah, I like that. She-Hulk is canceled. Really? Did it not get picked up for a second season? That's unfortunate. I like that show. Just ran right into that torque hole, too. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too popular. I get that. There's a lot of people that had issues with it for some reason. But I hope that's not the end of the character. Even if She-Hulk doesn't continue as a show, I hope she will still be around. So I thought she did a great job with that. Tiny Lucario, nice Cornholio, congratulations. I think a mass outbreak is going to be a little difficult to do while we're hatching eggs. I'm wondering if we try and go for the Tinkatink again. I hope they eventually give us the option to use our member badge if we unlock. I want that purple Poliwhirl. That would be pretty cool. Raz, I never thought about that, but that'd be pretty neat. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, guys. I know a little scattered today, but let's see if we can go for that Tinkatank like we did last night. Havery, good morning. You know, that's so unfortunate because my wife actually likes that show and enjoyed watching it. I mean, I really thought it was good. I thought it got a lot of unnecessary hate. I thought it was hilarious. Mino, welcome in. I'm glad you liked the thumbnail. Cost me a lot in legal fees to Razzy's lawyers. And Mary's here. What's going on, Mary? Yeah, guys, if you're just coming in, you're wondering what's going on, we are racing. Look at that. Every single one of those is a Nymble. We are racing the fantastic Duck Duck Derek Uh, the pinned message is a link to his live chat. Make sure you head on over there, drop a like, and say hello. We are doing a mystery MASUDA race. He picked Rellor, I picked Nymble. So we want to see a shiny Nymble. That's what we want to see. We do have memberships now, Mino, as of yesterday. Give me a discount. That was really nice of them. It's good to know. It's good to know important people. It's all about those relationships, right? He's a lurking. Yeah, well, Zen, nothing but the best for Razzie, right? He's got those good lawyers. He's got the A team. Shuppet and Mistrita still haven't shined for you yet. I'm sorry, Daylight. I hope you get them today. I'm sure you'll get them today. And Amber is here. Good morning, Amber. Welcome on in. Jump for Joyce. That is cool. Good job, Avery. And Alice is here. Good morning, Alice. Welcome on in. All right, let's see if we can, while we hatch eggs, let me just check something real quick. Here we go. While we are hatching eggs, let's see if we can find that shiny Tank that was eluding us last night. And as a streamer, I'm still getting used to Scarlet and Violet because in previous games, if you wanted to do a hunt, there's like one thing you would do. And now with these games, like there's so many different options. Like it's crazy that we're doing a MASUDA hunt while I'm doing an encounter hunt. We just decided not to do an outbreak hunt. It's nuts all the different variables that can go into what you're going to do in your stream. I did not even think about doing Tinkatank before we started. And we got to catch up. We got to catch up. Derek is in the lead as far as number of eggs hatched. We only hatched 10 eggs so far. 11. Bump outbreaks. Uh-oh, Amber's not an outbreak fan. Razzie's not an outbreak fan. 23 likes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Love all the early stream love. Still getting shinies and Arceus. Nice, Alice. Very cool. What's the last shiny you got? Fernando, good morning. How you doing, Sir Fernando? You awaken to a savory, delightful scent ushering you out of bed. You walk to the kitchen and voila, a long table buffet with all your favorite foods and sweet treats await you. Dig in. I've gotten 0 shinies from an outbreak besides a silly little tadpole that was there at the start. Really, is no one having luck with outbreaks? I usually do. Some of them do take quite a few hours, but I think the Squawkabilly and the Squawkabilly outbreak, a couple of tadbulbs, and the first two Tatsugiris are the only ones I didn't end up getting shinies. Thank you for feeding Fernando Daylight. Someone has to do it. Daylights have pretty good luck with outbreaks. Shiny Pachirisu, yes, Pachirisu in Arceus. Very nice, Alice. That's a gorgeous shiny. Accelerate, what's going on? Good to see you. Oh, just woke up. Nice. I'm glad you got some rest. Rolanda, good morning. Another non-shiny Nymble. What's up with that? Ah, and Mastiff. Come on. Or Mastiff. You got Tangela the other day, too. That's also a very good shiny. I like the green Tangela. Right. Another box of nothing but Nymbles. That's really strange. That is really strange. I don't know what's happening here. Why have we only gotten 2 Rellors so far? Good morning, bestie. Yeah, it's not looking too good for me, is it, Zen? I mean, there were 2 in that first batch, but it is a little strange. I don't know if... I mean, there's no reason why it would be more likely to breed with Nymble than Rellor, right? I'm doing well, Rolanda. How you doing? I am going for the Nymble, Amber. I'm going for the Nymble, and Duck Duck Derek is going for the Rellor. True, Razzie. Very true. How does Tangle evolve? Does it need ancient... I think... Is it ancient power? I know it needs a move. Is it ancient power, or is it power whip? What move is it? Anybody know? What move does Tangle need to evolve? Yes, ancient power. Thank you, AJ. And thank you, Fold Up Rose. Soon we'll be saying our hellos, and then before you know it, the countdown that is final will start to play. Exactly, Razzie. Okay, there we go. There's a Rellor. That makes me feel better. That makes me feel better. How are we doing? Is that right? 16? Yes, alright. You know what the sad thing is? I'm at the point where I'm going to need to get a 3rd monitor soon. And then we go on a raid and do it all over again. That's right. Chad just becomes a never-ending cycle of saying hello. Tells Games, what's going on? And Chocolate, good to see you. Is Haunter's shiny noticeable in this game? I have an outbreak. I have not seen it in this game yet, Chocolate. Anybody else know? Razzie, do you have an idea? Is Haunter noticeable in this game? Derek is getting more Nymbles as well. Really? I can't think of why that would be. I would think they would have an equal chance. They're in the same egg group, same. Okay, there's another Rellor. I mean, everything's the same about them. It's got to just be a weird, unfortunate coincidence. Alright, there's another Rellor. Hey Shadow, what's going on? Maybe it's because Rellor's rolling poop around. That could be. That's a fair point. Oh, come on, Mass Jeff. But that could be. That might be the reason. Nothing's better than early morning donuts with the dice arts. And, oh my gosh. And coffee with Hefty. Fernando, Wagyu steak with you is what I want. It's mud, not poop. I don't know. I don't know. I am stuck in an infinite battle loop here. When is Fernando going to make content? Good question. It says mud. Okay. All right. Well, if it says in the Pokedex. I mean, this is like all Rellors. That's good. I mean, not good for me, but it does make me feel like there's not some other variable at play here. All right. That's good. That's good. 4 out of 5 were Rellors in that one. It's getting a little more balanced now. Plays is back. Welcome back, Turn Plays. What am I streaming next week? Good question. So let's talk about that for a second, guys. It is almost Christmas. I will be flying out on Friday of next week. I still don't know yet if I will be doing any streaming while I'm down at my parents'. I will at least be putting up new clips every day, but I don't know if I'll be streaming between the 23rd and the 30th. So that's unfortunate, but it's the truth. As far as next week goes, so tomorrow I'm hoping we can do the Violet Paradox Pokemon, and we'll probably continue that on Tuesday. And that's going to be it. I can't stream on Wednesday or Thursday. So after this stream, after this race, we have two more streams until I don't know why. Void, what's going on? Good to see you. I do remember that you wanted to hunt the shiny Charmander, Shadow. And Void, thank you for becoming a member. When did you do that? I didn't see the notification. But guys, can we get some member hype in the chat for Void? Hatching 4,096 eggs. Oh, do you not have the shiny charm or a foreign Pokemon to breed with? Can you not do MASUDA? That would take a while. Can anyone help Hassan with his Violet Pokedex? And Twilight's here. What's up, Twilight? Alright, now we're getting a bunch of Rellors. The tables have turned. As Michael Scott would say, how the turntables. There's a more faster method. What is that, Shadow? Great, Fernando. Ari did a fantastic job on the emotes. Ari did great on the emotes. Sarah did great on the badges. I'm so blessed. I'm so fortunate to have such amazing artistic friends. It's called Catching Streak. Okay, Shadow. All right, Catching Streak. Let's hear it. Is that Pokemon a spider? It is a dung beetle, Alice. The Rellor is a dung beetle. All right, so this box was a little heavy on the Nymbles, but we did end up getting a bunch of Rellors. I think after we finish this box, we're gonna check in with our friend Derek, see what's going on his side. And Pokemon Let's Go, you can find more shinies when you have a high catching streak. That's correct. That is absolutely correct. I already told her, but I'll say it a million times again. I love Arnie's emotes so much. Both you guys, Sarah, both you guys just absolutely knocked it out of the park. Have we had Dung Beetle Pokemon before? I don't think so. Am I correct, chat? Is there another Dung Beetle Pokemon, or is this the first one? I feel like it's the first one. Everyone's saying no, this is the first. She is the most talented barnacle head, that is correct. You got a random shiny Sneasel while shiny hunting Iron Valiant. Very nice, Genesis. Yeah, Heracross is a stag beetle, that's correct. Also known as I guess a mix between like a stag beetle and a Hercules beetle, right? Because that's where the name comes from. Barbaricool, that's right. Wait, did I throw you off with the thumbnail? You know, here's the funny thing about that, right? So that's been like an ongoing gag on the channel, is that horrendous thumbnail I just keep reusing. But I mix it up a little bit each time. And the sad thing is, updating that thumbnail takes me longer than it probably would to just make a new thumbnail. And that thumbnail took me a little over an hour this morning. Dung Pokemon, we will call it Magikarp. Aw, throwing shade at Magikarp, my goodness. That's a good point, Templates. Yeah, both shinies are kind of golden, aren't they? Alright, one more egg here. That thumbnail always makes you smile. I'm glad to hear that, Sarah. Oh, this guy again. Alright, how do I send you the money? Tell me how to send you the money. Where does the money go? Oh no, he got hidden. Oh well, I guess we'll never find out where I'm supposed to send the money. Alright, let's, thank you, Fernando. Let's give our friend Duck Duck Derek a call real quick and check with him. I'm going to pause the music. You missed that guy. He's an original, right? You gotta give him that. He's an original. Let's call Derek and see what's going on. He's not answering. Guys, if you haven't gone over to Derek's channel yet and dropped him a like and a hello, please do so. Hello, how you doing?
I'm hatching lots of Nymbles. I'm hatching lots of Nymbles.
Yeah, I got really nervous myself. My second and third batch were 100% Nymbles, but then Rellor came back in full force in the last three batches I did. I was really nervous for a second. I was like, "Oh my gosh, Derek's gonna think I tricked him. Derek's gonna think that I rigged the odds." I think it's just a weird coincidence, man.
I the lady luck is shining upon you today. I'm not complaining about it, but I was looking at it, I'm like, man, where I was like, I'd like to get some Rellors, but I did have one batch that was almost all Rellors.
Okay, good, good. How is that? How is everyone in the in your chat doing? Everyone having a good time?
We're doing good. We were just talking about like a couple of years ago, I used to stunt on shiny hunt, and I used to just be like, me and my friend Chris used to be like, yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand how like people can spend so much time shiny hunting this, that, and everything else. And first, obviously, I got into shiny hunting. I'm very into shiny hunting now. And he just came into my chat and he was like, yeah, no, I'm doing MASUDA method right now. What's happened to us?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've known about shinies like since they came out, but like I was always like, I don't have the time. I don't have the patience to look for this stuff. And it wasn't until a couple of years ago, it was actually during the COVID lockdown, I was like, you know what, let me give this a try. And now I'm freaking addicted to it. And I've learned through all this that patience is actually something that you can work on and improve upon, which I never would have thought was possible.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like I was talking last night in your stream. Legends Arceus is what really got me into shiny hunting.
Hmm.
Legends really got me into shiny hunting. And I like didn't think it was gonna translate over much to like the other games, with like mass outbreaks and all that such in that game. And there are times where I feel like I'm losing my mind. I lost my mind a bit, but it's I really enjoy it because it's just such an easy way to chill and chat with people.
Oh,
You can
absolutely.
divert like a ton of attention to the game you're playing.
Yeah,
I
totally.
really like.
Oh my gosh, we are having a heck of a time right now in our chat. We got a crazy troll that just keeps popping in with new names. He wants money. He tells me that I'm supposed to give him all the money or face the consequences, but the problem is he never tells me how to give him the money. Like, I don't know, is it PayPal? Is it Venmo? Do I send like a registered check? I don't know how I'm supposed to get him the money.
Maybe like a messenger pigeon just carrying $100 bill.
Ooh, I should look into that. That's a good idea. Now I just got to figure out where to send the pigeon.
Or like some smoke signals putting out your credit card number.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just the most asinine ways to think of
At least we're getting some entertainment here. That's the important part, right?
that. Yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun. I always have the thing with like the bots that come into the channel.
Hmm.
You know the
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I always get very quote unquote excited when they come in. It's sad when the mods delete them and remove them.
We're just all looking for love, right? That's all we want.
Exactly.
And yeah, these dang mods is getting rid of the people that can, apparently they have like an 84% success rate. So, I want to be part of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, no, I mean, we all want more money. All you have to do is send them $1,000 to get some more money. I mean, I think it's worth the gamble. I think it's
Oh,
worth the gamble.
absolutely. It's high risk, high reward.
Just like shiny hunting.
Exactly.
Shiny hunting.
What's that?
It's just gambling.
Pretty much. Yeah, you're gambling your time. It's how much time are you willing to sacrifice in order to get that payoff? You're absolutely right.
It's just, I don't got the money to go to the casino, so instead I'll just sit here for a couple of hours
Yeah,
and reset eggs over eggs over eggs.
absolutely. All right, I just got some gifted memberships. I'm not using my counter. My brain cannot handle this many different variables, Derek. I'm gonna have to let you go for now, and we'll check back in here in a little bit.
All right, sounds good.
All right,
Thank you
good
so
good
much for
luck
the
on getting
gifted
some more
memberships for
rollers.
50.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm still riding that little newlywed wave of or honeymoon wave of hitting that 1K. We'll see what next month looks like, right?
I'll talk to you later, buddy.
All right, take care, bud. All right, sorry about that, guys. Oh my gosh, so much happened. So much happened. Let me get the music back on. Um, mods, thank you so much. You guys are absolutely incredible. Um, thank you so much for dealing with this nonsense. And Sarah, oh my gosh, Sarah, coming in with the 10 gifted memberships. Let's see who got gifted memberships. Daylight got one. Awesome, awesome. Remy Rim got one. Zancho Gaming got one. And it looks like the rest are going to be coming in soon. Sarah, I know we got a lot of gifted memberships yesterday, and some of them didn't. Some of them got delayed. So hopefully those will come in here shortly. And apparently I got to update my counter as well. There's another Rellor. Yeah, guys, I don't know what's going on. I apologize, mods. I apologize to everyone in the chat. I don't know what the dealio is. Okay, this is still right. But yeah, I mean, here's a tip for everybody. If you're ever looking for money and you decide that the best way to get money is to threaten people, make sure you include how you're supposed to pay them. That's like that important step 2. Like, step 1, threaten. Step 3, profit. That step 2 is how to receive the money. And thank you again, Sarah. Dang, the mods are just earning today. It's a Nigerian prince who wants money, exactly. It reminds you of the grooming. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That's funny. I didn't even think about that. AJ is a G. The usernames are getting a little strange too. Lifting is a loser. I don't really understand what that means. You just threw your phone on the charger table. If I read that as I just threw the phone at the charger table. Carly May, what is going on? Give me a shoe now. All right, where am I sending the shoe? Where am I sending the shoe, Yot OI? Maybe he needed the money in order to buy a shoe, and now he's cutting out one step. He's getting there, guys. He's getting there. Guys, this copy's going right through me. I gotta pee. I'll be back in a minute. Hang out, enjoy the music, learn all about shoe extortion, and I'll be back in a minute. Where is my... There's my be right back. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're back. What's the message now? Okay, let's get back into this. Mods, thank you again. Oh, Amber, are you still here? Amber, Dice Art Universe, are you still here? All right, we got 2 minutes left on the sandwich. Oh, thank you for welcoming me back. Amber, I did get your card in the mail yesterday. I forgot to DM you, but I did get it yesterday. Thank you so much. That was very sweet. Void Lorcan, thank you for the lurk exploit. Carly May, how you doing today? Zed trolled you so hard last night. How did you do that? Good morning, Matt Prokopek. How you doing? Yeah, please go check out Derek's channel. And everybody else, if you haven't checked out Derek's stream yet, please go check him out. I don't have your phone number, dude. For example, what happened to him? Want to be a mod me? Seriously, him? No. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious film. See, now it feels like all I'm getting are Rellors. I used to not like shinies because when I was like 5 or 6, I found a shiny Flabébé and killed it because I thought it was lowering your Pokemon's HP was required to catch it. Oh no, Chocolate, I'm sorry to hear that. And Flabébé is so hard to tell too, because her little pants, her little pants just turn from green to blue. Oh, Remy, thank you very much. Thank you very much on the congratulations. And Matt coming through and joining the Poliwag tier membership. Thank you so much, Matt. Okay, yeah, let's get some member hype in the chat for Matt. And thank you to all the lurkers out there. I appreciate you. There's that notification. Thanks again, Matt. Thank you so much. Matt Hype. That's right, Matt Hype. This music is a vibe. I do like it. I do like it. The sandwich is done, isn't it? Yep, sandwich is done. Let's make another sandwich. That is a flex and poly whirl, absolutely. You have a sparkling sandwich. I do not. I'm just using regular encounter sandwich. Yeah, guys, I'm good with that because it ends up hidden anyway, so everybody else isn't seeing it. So I'm totally fine with that. You're still here? All right, Rolanda. I'm glad you're still here. Let's get this. Let's get this Tink-a-Tink. Oh, Sarah, that's looking really good. Where am I? Oh, there. Doing the three-way starter hunt. Nice, then. Good luck on that. I still can't believe we got our second shiny Quaxley yesterday. That was incredible. Crow, what's going on, Crow? Happy Saturday to you. Hope all is well. Twilight, you're awesome too. You know what else is awesome? Shiny Nymble, which is going to be in this egg. 44 likes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. That's not a shiny Nymble. How is Papa Jim doing, Amber? Spheo, what is up? Welcome on in. Maybe so, Film. Maybe so. We'll see. I tell you, this mask shift is just a pain in my booty. He's good, just tired. So is everyone all ready for the holidays? Give me 1 second, gang. Give me 1 second, please. Mr. Lurker, thank you very much. I love learning new things. Yeah, it's embarrassing to say that I've been streaming for what, 8 months now, almost 8 months, and I never knew how to enable slow mode. But thanks to Mr. Lurker, I do now. Oh, thank you, Matt. Thank you very much. But you know what? I can't take much of the credit. It's all due to the incredible support of this community. You guys are just absolutely amazing. I really do appreciate each and every one of you that has helped get this channel the growth it has. I'm honestly blown away. Oh, Sarah, I've been seeing them come in. First glance, they look amazing, Sarah. But yeah, I will take a better look at them after stream. Thank you so much for saying those to me. Yeah, I think we're closing in on 8 months. I think if I'm doing the math right, because I think it was like end of April. End of April is when we started streaming. And Evie Lynn is here. Good morning, Evie Lynn. It doesn't even make sense to me. I'm over it now. It's not even funny anymore. It's just kind of sad. How dare you, Phil? How dare? Daylight's lurking. Thank you for the lurks, Daylight. Airy, what's going on, Airy? Welcome on in. Little cooking streams from your phone? That would be amazing, Fernando. I would definitely watch those. So since Ari wasn't here yesterday, would you guys mind exactly, Razzie? Can we get some Ari hype in the chat for these incredible emotes? Can we just spam all the Ari Tinas? Champion Cynthia, what's going on? I didn't even switch out my eggs. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with me? I am falling way behind. Shoot, 50 now. Am I 50? We got a problem though. We have a problem with the emotes, Ari. Yesterday, everyone was too generous, and we now have many unlocked emote slots with no emotes. I don't know what to do about it. Blanks. Yeah, I don't even have like, I don't know. I mean, I guess there are like, are there like generic ones that I could steal from YouTube just to fill the slot for now? $51 likes. Oh my gosh, you guys are absolutely crushing it. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, please make sure you go check out Duck Duck Derek's live stream and drop him a like as well. You just saw the thumbnail. Yeah, I had to send a certified registered check to Razzie's lawyers this morning. Oh, Ari, what did you think of Avatar? Froky, you got the Quaxley last night. Congratulations. That makes us Quaxley buddies. You're Razzie's lawyer, Twilight. Nice. It was great, very pretty. Okay. Check cleared right away. I had penny vodka for breakfast. Oh, that sounds amazing, actually. That really does sound delicious. Ari and Fernando's names are the same length. How about that? That's pretty crazy. I wonder if they planned that. What should you hunt now that you got the cloth? Do you have an earthworm? You can continue the blue hype and go for that earthworm. That's such a hard word for me to say. It does not feel natural to say earthworm. Next stream, hopefully we'll be going for the Violet Paradox Pokemon. I have to do some Herba Mystica grinding today. And yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, because I got the Shiny Charm and Violet the other day, so that's ready to be done now. Are there any other steel types in that desert? Bronzor by the ruins, and Tinkatuff and Tinkatink by the ruins. But if you stay away from the ruins, I think Earthworm's the only one. I'm gonna grind them herbs. Why? What did I say? I thought I said grind. Oh, I didn't feel like I said something silly. Yeah, everyone's live right now. I know Tyler's live right now. I know Chem Nation's live right now. A lot of fantastic YouTubers right now. If you guys are looking for entertainment on a Saturday, you got lots of choices. You're just in the gutter. Oh no, face down in the gutter. I appreciate the very what's the word I'm looking for? The very friendly hi at the beginning of that message. That was nice. There is a Ghastly lurking in the toilet, Froakie. That is Lurk 4A. It's our Lurk emote based off of our good friend and moderator Kirk 4A. You know, at some point you gotta wonder if it's worth the effort. Terra Ground Houndstone, nice. No, look at his toilets. I can't imagine what Brooks' annual toilet budget is. No, just to get banned, go create a new username and profile, send a message, immediately get banned, go create a new username and profile, immediately get banned, go create a new username and profile. It just seems like there's a lot better things that time can be spent on. And I mean, the saddest part is all that work and all that effort, and no one ever even sees it because the language makes it automatically hidden by YouTube. So the mods and I are the only ones that even see the message. A lot of wasted effort, in my opinion. I mean, I guess I'm feeding it because if I didn't say anything, they would get absolutely no response from anyone, and that would rob them of the attention they're so desperately seeking. To just once, to finally in their life have someone pay attention to them, even for a fleeting second, even if it's for bad reasons, just to have someone acknowledge their existence is probably the highlight of their year. It's just pitiful. I think that's the last thing I'm going to say about it. Oh my gosh. Why am I not hatching eggs? Holy smokes, Derek is 15 ahead of us. Gallade or Galarian Articuno? I suppose Gallade. Did I make the right choice? I'm stuck. Wow, I got stuck in a dead tree and died. That's not even a tree, it's a bush. Oldie or a little piece of heaven? A little piece of heaven. What am I doing here? Hashtag tree phase. I can't believe that happened. That was hilarious. Yeah, Twilight, I'm wondering that too. Alright guys, what do you think is going to shine first? Is it going to be the Rellor or is it going to be the Nymble? We started off not getting a lot of Rellors, but I feel like we're mostly getting Rellors now. Tommy, I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? Wiglet or Diglett? That's a tough one. I know Diglett is garbage, and I haven't really messed around with Wiglet yet. Well, I hope you only get shiny Rellors. Thank you, Zen. I appreciate that, as always. Rotom Outbreak, nice Twilight. Go get 6 Rotom. What was the last message? Rolanda. Joyce is your first sister and Jenny is your second sister. Very nice. PayPal me money or I'll work today. True, true. That I think that would I'll honestly describe a lot of the content creators in chat right now. I don't want to work. I just want to bang on my drum all day. When you had an outbreak, you thought all of them looked shiny. Dude, I'm telling you, the lighting in this game messes with shiny hunting. Oh, Froky, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I love this hoodie that I got. Zacho Gaming, what's going on, my friend? How you doing? How am I doing on counter? Am I close to being right? I am. Okay, good. Guys, we need to catch up to Duck Duck. He's gotten far ahead of us in eggs. I think after the sandwich is done, we're gonna head back to Levincia and just knock out a whole bunch of eggs. No farting around. The light is deceitful. It is. If anybody was here last night, the game totally trolled me. I was convinced we hatched a shiny Fido. But no, it was just because it was that 5-minute dusk period before nighttime. And Fido was totally brown in the light. I don't know what you're talking about, Twilight. That's the only thing that happened. Listening to music on Nintendo Switch Sports tutorial music. Nice. Does Nintendo Switch Sports have good music? That was the best hefty moment ever. You post a clip in general. Yeah, dude. Actually, put it in clips and highlights, Zen. Just so that the mods don't get mad at me. Put it in clips and highlights. Yeet. You did something last night that caused acid from Mordor to bubble up in your throat, so you got 4 glorious hours of interrupted sleep. Aw, I'm sorry, Cheese. Mastiff makes you feel ugh. It's a weird looking one, right, Ari? Like, there's a couple of Pokemon this generation that design-wise just don't look like Pokemon in my mind. And Mastiff is one of them. It's the face. There's something about how the face is designed. The face makes it not look like a Pokemon in my mind. Yeet means yes. Okay. Learn something new. Has a Chad face. Wade holds its head to the sides identical to how dogs with bad ear infections hold their head. Maybe that's why he's a dark Pokemon, just because he's so angry about the ear infection. Maybe if we cleaned out his ear infection, he might become like a fairy type. Hello, DJ, DCJ, DFFCF. How are you? What region is that name from? He's actually a Fido. Could you imagine? You give Mastiff eardrops and it becomes a Fido? Posted a clip. Nice, Zen. Thank you. Oh, I've been booped. Oh, come on. That was stupid. Oh, my goodness. Guys, please go check out Duck Duck Derek's channel if you haven't already. Great guy. I'm really honored to be doing this race with him. Super cool dude. Love his personality. Make sure if you haven't already subbed to Duck Duck Derek, you go check that out. If we could drop a Derek link in the chat, there's also the pinned message at the top that will take you directly to his side of this race. You can go say hi there, drop a like. That would be pretty swell. Stink a stink, am I right? Ari, you're hilarious. Where is this little stinker? Why don't any of you have rusty hammers? BRB, sounds good, Ari. Fernando, thank you for the link drop. You love the thumbnail, Lloyd? I'm glad people are still getting a chuckle out of that one. I was saying earlier, the ironic thing is, like, keeping that gag alive actually takes some time. Like, it actually took me over an hour to get that thumbnail made this morning. Whereas I probably could have made a different thumbnail in a lot less time. But I thought it might be time to bring that joke back. You don't even use that image anymore. That's part of what makes it funny, right? Is it's like so outdated. Gosh, remember at the beginning of this race when we were concerned that we were only going to hatch Nymbles? Does anybody remember that? Oh my gosh! Dude, are you kidding me? Duck Duck Derek just found a shiny Tinkatuff. Yo! Yo!
Yes.
I see!
Oh, you see?
Oh, heck yeah, I got your stream up, dude. I'm watching your stream while I'm talking with chat, man. That's incredible, dude. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I was just calling him like, dude. I had you were talking about that person who was demanding money earlier.
Oh, you got him now. Oh no.
My chat looked up, and I was like, why?
Well, I guess the idiot brought the luck.
That's what it seems like.
That's awesome, dude. Is this a new one for you?
Yeah, I don't have any of the Tinkaton line yet.
Nice.
One of my favorite Pokemon from this generation. Absolutely love Tinkaton.
Oh yeah.
I know it's a very popular, it's a popular opinion for a reason.
Exactly.
Such a good Pokemon.
It really is. They really nailed it with this one. Yeah, I don't know if you've been checking out my stream at all, but it's funny because I'm actually for the last hour or so I've been going for the Tink-a-Tink while we hatch eggs.
Oh, okay.
So that was just kind of funny. It freaked me out for a second. I look over and I see a shiny Tinkatuff, and the first thought is they don't spawn here.
I'm really hurting on like desktop space right now because I'm sharing my desk with my girlfriend.
Hmm.
So I unfortunately can't have your stream up at the moment. I wish I could,
Oh no,
but
not a
like
problem, man. Not a problem.
I have to have chat up on my phone. Like that's how like cramped I am for space, you know?
Oh, holy
Like
smokes. Hey, how are you making out with the Rellers? I feel like I'm barely getting any Nymbles now.
I've definitely been getting some more. I've definitely been getting some more. I'm at I'm almost at about 100 now. 100 eggs.
You know, I gotta catch up to you, man. Once the sandwich ends, I'm just gonna go hardcore egg hatching for a little bit because I've been falling behind. What am I at now? Yeah, I'm at 75 right now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I haven't been messing around with the sandwiches much, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I just figured something to do because I saw that you were doing like just run around looking for shinies while you're hatching eggs, and I thought, well, that's a good idea. We were trying to go for this Tinkatink yesterday. Let's keep going for that while we hatch eggs, and it slowed me down as far as the hatching's gone.
I mean, it makes sense. It's a smart idea. Like if I'm like if all I'm doing is hatching eggs, typically I'll just run around in area zero.
Right. Okay.
I'm not feeling like doing that today. I'm not feeling like doing that today. Oh, that's so cool. I was not expecting this.
That's amazing, dude. Hey, I'm happy at the very least one of us got a shiny on this stream.
Mm-hmm. Uh, sure, yeah, I had to give you a call for that. I had to give you a call for that. And if you weren't watching my stream, I'd be like, so hefty. Like, what's the? Can we get anything?
You know what? You know what? I do like that idea of you surprising me and tricking me. Maybe I'll minimize your stream for a little bit so that when you call to tell me that you won, it will be a surprise.
I so I've had I was messing with my girlfriend yesterday. I
Hey now.
get so many just random shiny go-go's and skidoos.
Oh yeah?
I've gotten two random skidoo shinies, two random shiny go-go's just while doing other stuff. I just keep
Nice.
them. And yesterday she was like, "If you get another shiny go-go, I'm gonna scream." And so I was just running around doing whatever. And I was like, and she was like, I was like, Ellie. And she was like, no. I was like, Ellie. She was like, no. I was like, yeah, you're right.
Nice. Oh my gosh, these freaking mass shifts just won't leave me alone. Every time I hatch an egg, when I'm done hatching the egg, a mass shift runs into me and starts a battle. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I got a shiny.
Oh, where'd you get it?
Another shiny Hoppip.
Oh my god.
This is my third one. We got one last night doing this hunt too.
Yeah, I was in stream with it.
Yeah,
That was
a
so
freaking
funny.
another shiny Hoppip. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that shiny Fido. I'm still salty about that, man.
Well, I don't know if you saw it in chat or not. Like I was saying, like the shadows in this game mess with certain Pokemon so
Oh,
much.
they really
It's like
do.
if like it's just one of those where like the shiny's a bit darker, it's like impossible to tell. Because I thought it was a shiny fighter too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it totally trolled me. I've never been trolled that bad before. This stupid game.
I just wanted to make it up to you after your insulting Twilight, and they're like, no, 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 Hefty, Hefty, there's a shiny Hoppip there.
Oh my gosh. I'm never gonna live that down. They've been talking about that all stream this morning too. It's apparently the clip of it's now in my Discord.
Hey, if your viewers aren't bullying you, how do you know they aren't bullying you? There's something wrong.
That's
They
true.
don't care about you as a streamer unless they're picking on you.
That's very true. Um, oh yeah, I just brought chat back up. Now they're all making fun of me about the hot pip again. We had this thing back in Sword and Shield where I was doing hunts and I kept getting shiny Nidoran over and over while I was doing these hunts. I didn't need Nidoran, but like it kept popping up and just ruining my hunts. And so now they're saying that hot pip's the new Nidoran.
Loading on up on the shiny Hoppips. At least, at least they're shinies that look nice.
Yeah, it is a great looking shiny, and the whole line does too. Skiploom and Jumpluff look great too. So it's actually kind of funny. Now I have all three, although I don't need them. I do actually now have I could have the full line in this game. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no. I mean, you're actually, yeah, never mind. I was gonna say you're going for the shiny living decks, but I'm assuming you've already gotten them in another.
Right, I think I got them in. I want to say it was an X and Y. I think, yeah, I think it was X and Y horde hunting. I got them. But I mean, I don't have them in this game, so I mean, I guess that's not. I mean, I'm not complaining. A shiny's a shiny, right? It's always exciting to find a shiny.
Mhm.
It's just more exciting when it's the one that you're looking for.
Right. Yeah, like I was saying last night, I've somehow only gotten two shinies in this game that I've actually hunted for. I almost have a full box now, but only two of them have been what I was actually hunting for.
That's nuts.
It's wild. All I've gotten, yeah, I've gotten my shiny Charmander, I've got my shiny Paldean Wooper. Besides that, everything has just been completely random.
Those are good shinies, though. Congratulations on Charmander. I still don't have one in this game. Like, not even shiny, just in general. The those raids started back up, didn't they?
Yeah, do you want one?
You know what? I might hit you up for a Charmander egg later on. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I got plenty of Charmanders. I normally hold on to like extras of Pokemon to like trade them out to people if they need them for their Pokedex or whatever. And so I got like 12 extra Charmanders just sitting in my boxes.
Yeah, yeah. I might hit you up for one of those if you don't mind.
Yeah, just let me know, and one of them's all yours.
Sounds good, buddy.
But I will let you get back to what you're doing. I'm almost at 100 eggs now, and keep on going. Oh, by the way, how long were you wanting to go today? I got no time constraints on me, so we can go for however long you want or however short you want.
Um, I'm the same way right now. I don't really have anything planned for later on, like nothing time sensitive. So yeah, we can keep playing it by ear. I definitely can go for a while longer, definitely. So yeah, let's just say I keep checking in with each other and see how we're feeling. But yeah, I got no place I got to be today.
All right, sounds great. Well, I will talk to you in a bit. Hopefully, hearing from you that you got some shiny that's not hopping.
Yeah, right, right. And congratulations again on the Tinkatuff.
Hey, thank you so much.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, chat with you in a bit.
All right. All right. How about that, guys? How about that? Derek got the Tinkatuff, and we got another Hoppip. And Cole, thank you for the lurks. And unfortunately, we took our problem child this morning and sent him over to Derek. I feel terrible about that. I feel terrible that our little troublemaker is now over with Derek. And Daylight's back. Welcome back, Daylight. And Ceto's lurking. Thank you for lurk, Ceto. All right, this sandwich is done. Guys, we're going to take a break from the Tink-a-Tink. We need to go hatch some eggs. Mel, what is going on? Thank you very much, Zen. I hope you get everything you want in life as well. Making your own Pokemon region, that sounds crazy. In a good way. Do you know what it's going to be called? All right, let's head to Levincia and knock out a whole bunch of hatches. It's serious go time now. Oh, and guys, just because this whole voice chat with a collaborator is something new to me, I haven't done it before. I don't really know how it's going on your end. When I'm on the phone with Derek, can you hear what Derek is saying, or do you only hear my end? You're in an egg warmer, Twilight? Nice. You can hear his end? Okay, good. I wasn't sure um if the mic would pick up that or not. Because like right now, I'm assuming the mic isn't picking up the music. So it's kind of like, the mic's kind of set up where it will only grab sound from a particular direction, and I wasn't sure if the phone was close enough to be picked up. Good, good. I'm glad you don't just hear me having conversations with myself. Hey, if nothing else, I'm really happy that both of us got a shiny on this stream, and his was a brand new shiny for him. Even if mine was a Hoppip. Yep. Whoa. Every time we do a MASUDA race. Rip Hoppip. Rip Hoppip. That's a good idea, Razzie. That's a good idea. All right, how many eggs were we on? We were on 84 eggs. So, yeah, so 30, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Exactly cold. All right. I'll just have to hatch those 84 eggs off stream. Exactly, cheese. Exactly. But it's not, I mean, all things considered, 84 isn't bad cheese. Last weekend, I had to rehash and release over 180 eggs from the last two times that it crashed during MASUDA hunt. Or MASUDA race. Yeah, that took some time. So 84 is like relatively not bad. What'd you do if that one was shiny? Your love for Dragapult grows each and every day. Nice. I can't believe that means that I failed a shiny Hoppip. Of all the things to fail, I failed a shiny Hoppip. I'm going for Nymble Twilight. I'm going for Nymble, and he's going for Rellor. $53 likes. My goodness gracious. Thank you guys so much. I got some wolves in my chat. I sure do. Daylight's lurking. Thank you for lurks, Daylight. I can't get over how much green we have in the chat. It's nuts. It's absolutely insane. This community is truly amazing. Thanks to AJ and Film, I only need 17 left for the shiny charm. That's awesome, Hassan. And Matt, what's going on, man? Team Matt, aka Loved Shaped Things. How you doing? I'm at 61, Matt. I'm at 61. Oh no, Derek's calling again. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Calling you again. Hope you don't mind, but I do have a shiny limit on the screen.
Nuh-uh. Oh my gosh, look at that.
So what happened? What happened is, I saw a Glimmet outbreak, and I'm like, I'll just run around in there, and I encountered there's a Terra Lucario here, and so I encountered it, and then I knocked it out and whatever, and once it got me out of the battle, you know how it just throws the ball with like let's go and puts you back into another battle.
Right.
So it threw it out, got me in another battle. I'm like, I don't feel like fighting Glimmet, so I ran from it. But then apparently there's a Glimmet like inside of me, you know?
I mean, we all have a little Glimmet inside of us. That's true.
Do have one Glimmet inside of us. So when I got out of the battle, the one, it just automatically put me in another battle, and I was like, oh, come on. And then I looked at it, and the sparkles came up, and I was like, yo!
That's crazy. So, like, not only did you not look for it or notice it, it straight up came out of you. Like, it said, you're going to encounter me whether you want to or not.
Mm-hmm. It straight up came from within.
That's awesome, dude. I am having the opposite luck. So a couple minutes after we last talked, my game crashed.
Oh no!
And I hadn't saved yet. So not only do I now have to rehatch and destroy 84 eggs after this race is done, I lost the shiny Hoppip.
Oh no! About that. Oh.
I'm not too worried about it though. You know, like we said, it's Hoppip. But oh my gosh, it's every time I do a MASUDA hunt on stream, at some point it happens, and I'm the idiot that never saves. So I finally set up a Nightbot command that's gonna pop up every 15 minutes and just says save.
Save. I was wondering that the other day. So does it decide when the egg is hatched or when the egg is bred, whether it's shiny or not?
Once you pick up the egg, once you get it out of that basket, it is decided. You could hatch that egg over and over a million times, and it will be the same one each time. Yeah, as soon as you check that basket, it is decided.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Yeah.
I guess it's so like otherwise people could just reset one box of eggs over and over again, like hatching them.
Exactly, exactly. But I have seen some people, what they do is they save before they start collecting the eggs, and then collect like a box full of eggs. And if they aren't shiny, reset and do the same thing. That way they don't end up with a million different Pokemon in their boxes, which is a pretty good idea too. But I don't think it's that doable for like a streamer. Uh, but as far as off-stream hunts, that's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, I had someone the other day. They're like, normally I only get a box or two of eggs at a time, and you get so many. I'm like, yeah, I gotta have like 4, 5, 6 boxes of eggs, so I don't have to like worry about like breeding more during stream.
Exactly. Like it was different back in like the Sword and Shield days when you could collect eggs and hatch eggs at the same time. But when you got to like take your stream and go full stop and say, "Okay, guys, we're gonna stand here in front of this basket for the next half hour," that's not the most interesting content, I suppose.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know if you're gonna hear that. I can just use the litter box.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I don't know about you. I honestly don't like making like teammates. I don't like breeding as much in this game as I do
Same.
before.
Same. I do miss being able to collect and hatch at the same time. Um, but I mean, like, it's all about what you make of it, right? Like, I would prefer the old method, but, at least with this way, I can like watch a movie or watch a stream or something, and then just every couple minutes just spam the A button until the basket's out of eggs. And I mean, it's definitely more of an AFK version, but yeah, I do prefer the older version.
I just kind of wish they had both options. Like,
Yeah.
I wish there was just somewhere in the world that there was a daycare in one of the towns. Like, I don't think it would be that much of a hassle.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, give us options. If we want to stay in one place to breed, that's fine. If we want to take the basket with us around the world, that's fine too. I think that's a good idea. Maybe being a little too wistful and optimistic, but maybe when we get the DLC, maybe they'll have a static breeding center.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of people saying that. I mean, unfortunately, with these games, they just kind of take away a lot of options.
Yeah.
They completely set mode and like turning off battle animations in this game.
Yes. Yes.
Which I don't understand why.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Um, and yeah, it doesn't make neither one of those choices make any sense to me. I think at this point we should be adding more options to play the game how we want, not limiting the options.
Yeah, especially when like the stuff is like stuff that's like what's the word I'm looking for? It's like established stuff that people like and like look for in Pokemon games.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I always, in previous games, one of the first things I do when I start a new game is I turn off battle animations. Uh, and if I'm going to play competitively, I switch it to set mode. And I know most like Nuzlockers and everything. Set mode is a very important thing for them. I don't understand why they would take that away.
Yeah, and like I'm doing a dog only playthrough, and I'm like, that's how I realized because I want to turn set mode on. It's not Nuzlocker, but I'm like, I want it to just be a bit more challenging.
Right.
And now I have to like constantly remember to be like, okay, Derek, don't switch out, don't switch out.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
But yeah, I wanted to share the shiny limit.
That's so awesome, dude. I'm so happy for you. I'm not worried about it. It'll take me probably like, I don't know, half hour to get rid of those eggs later on. I mean, all things considered, it's not the worst thing that could happen. But I'm so happy. You've gotten two now. You've gotten two shinies on stream so far today. That's awesome.
Yeah, I normally seem to do pretty decent when I'm doing shiny races with people.
I see how it is.
Well, like I've only ever done one before, so like it wasn't established, but like it seems to be established now with you. I did a Legends Arceus shiny race with someone, and I think in 3 hours, 4 hours, I got 11 shinies.
Holy crap. That's awesome, dude.
But once again, just not the stuff I'm hunting for.
Right, right.
But I'll let you get back to it.
All right, good luck,
The other
buddy.
bit.
I'm sure you'll be coming back again in a couple minutes. Let me know if you got the Rellor.
Right, right. Well, no, since I'm hunting for it, I'm not gonna get it. I'm waiting.
That's right, that's right. Yeah,
I'd be calling you saying I got. Well,
yeah, and that's that's another fun thing about this race, right? Like, because I mean, it's really all about bragging rights. Because it's in my opinion, it's a win-win. Even if you hatch the shiny Nymble, I may win the race, but at the end of the day, you walk away with the shiny Nymble. So that's pretty cool.
It's a nice shot.
Yeah, they both are. I think we both picked incredible Pokemon for this race. They're both gorgeous, and I didn't even realize it till someone in the chat pointed it out earlier. They're both kind of golden too, which is pretty neat.
Yeah, I realized that last night when I was making the thumbnail that they're both very golden. They look good together. 'Cause, like I have them on like the layout next to each other for like like shiny hunt, like I'm sure you do.
Right.
Like the current hunt, and they look good together.
They do. They do. They're best friends. They get along very well. Yeah.
Very good.
Yes, absolutely.
I'll catch up with you in a bit, my man.
All right, man. Take care. Kirk, what is going on, my dude? Happy Saturday to you. Twilight is the great, is just the best Twilight in the world. Much better than the movies, much better than the time of day. Twilight's the best Twilight. Kirk, how you doing on this lovely Saturday? And if anybody's just joining the stream or just joined the last few minutes, please do me a favor, click on that link in the pinned comment. Go check out Duck Duck Derek's side of this race. Make sure you leave him a like. I got a feeling, guys, I gotta be honest, I think Derek's gonna just take the whole thing. He already got two shinies. He already got the shiny Ticketoff, and he just got the shiny Glimmet. I'm not gonna be surprised if he calls me back soon and says that he got a shiny Rellor. I only ever saw the first Twilight, and I saw the first Twilight only a few years ago, because I wanted to finally see what all the fuss was about. And I will just say, it was. I was not the intended audience for that movie. I was not the targeted audience for that movie. I could see why it was popular. Using Luck and Wild Shines instead of MASUDA. That's true. Maybe that'll bite him in the butt. Yeah, Robert Pattinson's actually a really good actor. In the last couple of years, I've seen a lot of movies that he's in where he's actually really good, and I was very excited when they announced that he was going to be Batman. And I think a lot of these are R-rated movies, so if that's a little too mature for you, I understand. But if you guys haven't checked out Good Time, The Lighthouse, Devil All the Time, those are fantastic movies, and he does such a great job of them. I've really been impressed with his acting skills because for so many years, I just thought of him as the sparkly vampire in Twilight. So many people don't recognize it's you, really. The PFP gave it away to me right away. Water for Elephants. Good call, Matt. I forgot about that one. Yes, that's a good one as well. And of course, he was a great Cedric Diggory. Yeah, I thought he did great. I will say this, I think, and this is just like slight criticism. I really enjoyed the movie. I had an absolute blast watching the Batman. I thought it was very well done. I think Robert Pattinson made a great Batman. I'm not sure how great a Bruce Wayne he was, but he was a great Batman. No, I love the Batman so much. I am so thrilled they finally gave my boy the Riddler a serious story. The Riddler's always been my favorite Batman villain, and I feel like a lot of times people and media seem to think of Riddler as like a B-rate Joker, and I think they really nailed the Riddler character in the Batman. Yes, AJ. Yesterday I watched the Spider-Verse trailer. It looks really good. I got to watch it again because there were so many different Spider-Men running around throughout the whole thing. I got to slow it down and see which all ones were in there. I did know, like, one that popped out to me right away was the Amazing Bagman. That was, I'm so happy they included that. You got to run for now. Best of luck. All right, Matt, thank you so much for being here, and thanks again for becoming a member. I appreciate you, man. I hope you have a great day. I still think Michael Keaton has been the best Bruce Wayne so far. I can't wait to go back to that trailer and slow it down and see what all different Spider-Man versions they have in there. Obviously, I saw Spider-Man 2099. That was no big surprise. It looked like they had an original version of Spider-Woman. I didn't recognize the character, but the costume was definitely the classic Spider-Woman costume. So that'll be interesting. I really want to see where they take this. If anybody, Zen might have read this, the original Spider-Verse series, the storyline in the comics that the first movie was loosely based off of, involved these characters called, I think they were called the Inheritors. Thank you, Nightbot. Which were like the villains, including this one main bad dude, Moreland. I wonder if we're going to get into that at all. Christian Bale did a great job. I love Christian Bale. I think the Nolan trilogy is fantastic. I still personally think that Keaton did a better Bruce Wayne, but I don't know. Some of that might be my nostalgia kicking in. I would say, and it's unfortunate because he's such a great actor, Clooney's definitely bottom of the list, followed by Kilmer. You wonder who did Miguel? I'm curious too, because in the trailer, I don't know anything about the plot yet, but in the trailer, Miguel did not look like the friendliest person in the world. Extremely likely they use Court of Owls for the sequel. That would be cool. I think that would be smart. One of my regrets is selling my original Scott Snyder New 52 Batman series, introducing Court of Owls and all that. I mean, I made some decent money off of it, but looking back, I do wish I still had that series. Yeah, I still haven't seen The Machinist, but American Psycho is a classic. Yeah, Christian Bale is just an amazing actor all around. The Nolan trilogy is one of the few solid movie series of all time, near perfection across the board. I agree. There was a couple of things about Dark Knight Rises that I wasn't the biggest fan of, but they were small little nitpicks in the grand scheme of things. I didn't like this is a small thing and it doesn't matter. I didn't like the little reveal at the end of Dark Knight Rises with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I thought that was a little unnecessary. I think in trying to throw us off the scent throughout the entire movie, they ended up making the reveal kind of ridiculous. McKimbo, good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, I know I gotta watch it, Cole. I know it's a fantastic movie. My best friend has seen it. She's been trying to get me to watch it as well. I just haven't gotten around to it yet because I know it's gonna be a great movie, but I know it's not gonna be like a feel-good, happy times movie. And sometimes I'm just not in the mood to enjoy a incredible, albeit slightly depressing movie. Shining Earthworm, good job, film. Then I will respectfully disagree with you on that, and I do mean respectfully. I do remember all the kickback, all the pushback when Miles Morales came out. There were people that were upset about it for silly reasons. We'll just leave it at that. And I'm glad he's finally getting the respect that he deserves. I'm still not a fan of Riri. Although I will say, I liked Riri in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I thought they did a great job. I actually enjoyed Riri in Wakanda Forever more than I do in the comics. I'm just not sold on her in the comics yet. Riri didn't have the best first outing given her character design and choices. Now, I agree with that. Oh, you don't like Riri either? Okay, yeah, I did misread that. Sorry, Zen. I just think, I don't know. This gets into a really sensitive topic, but I think you guys all know me well enough and are mature enough and have heard me talk about this enough to understand what I'm trying to say. In my opinion, there's a very important, albeit gray line between inclusivity and pandering. And I personally feel like Riri in the comics, at least when she was introduced, fell on that pandering side. I think inclusivity is a very important part of everything, of all media. I think everyone should have representation, regardless of how you identify, etc. However, I do think there's kind of a indefinable issue where sometimes characters will get introduced just for the sake of saying, look at how diverse we are. And even though I don't want to get too deep into the weeds on this, but I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. And for me, in my mind, the difference between Miles and Riri at least as she was introduced in the comic book series, is that difference between introducing a fully fleshed out, fully formed, incredible character and introducing a character that was introduced to promote diversity. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, I really liked Riri in Wakanda Forever. She was a standout character for me. I'm excited about them keeping her around. On paper, it's a solid idea that could work fantastic. They botched her with said reasons when she debuted. Hopefully, MCU will help rework, make her a solid character that I fully believe. I totally agree, Matt. Totally agree. Like, here's another example of, in my opinion, things being done right but not well received. Jane Foster as Thor. I remember when that happened, there were a lot of people that were upset because, you know, us basement dwelling comic nerds have nothing better to do than to complain about the comic companies that own the characters changing the characters. And there were so many people that were upset about Jane Foster's Thor. And I guarantee most of those complainers were people that weren't even reading the comics. Because in the comics, it actually made perfect sense. It actually was part of a much larger, much greater storyline about Thor realizing or accepting his worthiness. And it actually made for a great story. And if anyone was going to be worthy of the hammer other than Thor, it was definitely Jane Foster. But there were a lot of people that were upset because she's a girl and she can't be Thor. Thor's his name. It's not a superhero name and all that. And they were just missing the point, in my opinion. Last time I watched some anime, it's been a little bit cold. I'm still like halfway through, or more than halfway through, some classic series, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Cowboy Bebop. I still have about 10, I think, episodes left to watch. And I haven't touched One Piece in a while. I need to get back into One Piece. It's been a hot minute, and I still want to finish off. Oh, what is it? Vinland Saga? Is that what it's called? Vinland Saga, the Netflix anime about the Vikings. I watched the first 3 or 4 episodes of that. I really enjoyed it. There's just so many shows that I'm slowly working through. I got a shiny. I did get a shiny Shadow. I got a shiny Hoppip, but unfortunately the game crashed and I lost it. Oh, my counter's off. Yeah, I really got to get back into that. Maybe that's what I did this afternoon. I've heard good things about Chainsaw Man. I haven't started that yet. Zen, you're watching Neon Genesis? How far along are you? I'll tell you what I did yesterday. What I did last night. I finished. It's not anime, but it's still pretty cool. I finished rewatching the first season of Alice in Borderland. I don't know if you guys have seen it. The first season came out in 2019, I believe. And I really enjoyed it. It's based off of a Japanese graphic novel. And season 2 comes out on Thursday. I'm really looking forward to it. And I gotta be honest, no, I'm not throwing any shade at Squid Games. I enjoyed the show a lot when it came out. I thought it was a very enjoyable show. I was a little surprised at how popular Squid Games became, how memeable it was, how everyone everywhere was talking about Squid Games. And I never heard anyone talking about Alice in Borderland, which came out before Squid Games and basically is very similar in plot. If you guys like Squid Games, make sure you check out Alice in Borderland. It's pretty cool. And I always had this feeling like season 2 of Alice in Borderland is going to blow up, and people are going to call it a ripoff of Squid Games. You read Chainsaw Man manga? It's good. Waiting to binge watch the anime. So is it a limited series, Chainsaw Man? Or is it gonna be like a long-term thing? You still haven't watched an episode of Squid Games or like your anime too much? I understand that. Devil is a part-timer. What is that, Big Cheeks? Tell me about that. All these Rellors you were getting. Basically, the devil and angels are at work. A portal gets open. They end up in modern day Japan. Interesting. So that's an anime, Cheese? Where would I watch said show? Should be a long series? Okay. It's going to be 24 episodes, and Chainsaw Man 2 manga should start soon. It hasn't already. Oh, okay. Alright, so maybe for the first, I mean, not the ground floor, but maybe for the first time ever, I can get into an anime, like, pretty much when it starts. And not having to do, like, catch up for 10 years. Hulu! Okay, I will check that out, Cheese. Crunchyroll and Funimation. Okay. After we hatch these 5 eggs, I'm going to take a quick break. I feel like we're... I don't know if we're caught up, but I feel like we're catching up. Oh, yeah, we're actually ahead now. We're actually ahead. So that's good. Funimation is now owned by Crunchyroll. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. Thanks, Cole. All right, guys, let me ask you this before I go to the bathroom. So, regardless of Derek or me, don't let that come into account. Don't let it come into account who you want to win this race. But just as a shiny themselves, which shiny do you think looks better, the Rellor or the Nymble? Which shiny do you think is a better shiny? Rellor? Golden Poop? Dang, you guys are traitors. I can't believe you do me like that. No, I'm kidding. I would agree. Rellor is an amazing shiny. Film says Nymble. I think they're both good shinies, but yeah, I gotta give it to Rellor. That golden ball. You know, if it wasn't for the textures in this game or the lighting effects or what have you. Thank you, Nightbot. Sax, what's going on? If it wasn't for how good the lighting is on the metal in this game, I'm not sure if I would say Rellor, but oh my gosh, that golden ball looks so good. All right, I will be back in just 1 minute or two. Thank you guys for staying with us. Make sure if you haven't already, go check out Duck Duck Derek's POV in the pinned comment. Leave a like for him, say howdy. But I will be back in just a minute or two. We're back. Do I? Oh, I got the background music on. Sorry about that, guys. I just realized. Sax, how you doing, man? If you're still here, how's your day going? You just got something funny from Froki. Um, I guess yeah, Zen. If I'm doing a Masuda hunt and I'm just hatching eggs like this, I guess I could turn on autosave. I wouldn't want to do it if we're still running around the world though, because if we run into a shiny, that might mess things up. Claw Pun's becoming the bane of your existence. You'll get it, Matt. You'll get it. How long you been doing it now? Two days on and off. Ouch. Four or five sandwiches, no shiny any. What kind of sandwiches are you using? Are you using encounter or are you using sparkling? We're gonna end up getting the shiny Rellor. I can see it now. Now what do you hunt? Go for I like that. That's awesome. Go for have you done Varoom or Revivroom yet, Phil? It's scared because of the lighting. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, come on. Trying to think of very noticeable shinies. You named yours Vitron, Zen? Nice. How about, have you done Dodonzo yet? Would that be extremely noticeable for you? Alright, I think we're going to go back to Tinkatink now. Yeah, Phil, it's a little hard for me sometimes to recommend hunts for you because of the color blindness. I'm not too sure what all would cause problems for you, but I would guess that Dodonzo would be what sandwich to use. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. That's a very good point. I didn't think about that because it's only water, right? So You can do water encounter, but that's going to increase the encounters and everything else. What about if you really want to put yourself through an ordeal? You can do Veluza into a psychic sandwich. Veluzas are vicious, but it does have a great shiny. Zoro, what's going on, buddy? Oh, look at that. Zen's offering to make a sandwich. Woke up feeling funny, so relaxing for now. I'm guessing that's not funny, haha. I hope you feel better, buddy. Be lurking? Sounds good. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate the lurks. Appreciate everybody that's lurking, even those that haven't even said anything in chat the whole stream. I appreciate you too. And Evie Lynn, how are you doing today, my dear? I didn't get a chance to really say hi to you earlier when you came in. What if we get a Gen 5 remake in 2027? I think that's possible. I would say probably around 2026, 2027. I think it'll be during Gen 10. Probably the tail end of Gen 10. I'd be interested to see how they do it, because here's the thing, guys. Remakes in the future can go one of two ways. It can either go the BDSP way, where it's just a straight up remake, or it can be like remade to be like a game like this. You know, with overworld and all that stuff. So I'll be interested to see which way they go for it. I would like to think that Game Freak has learned its lesson after having Ilka make BDSP on what people are expecting from remakes. But like I was really, I don't want to say skeptical. I was apprehensive about what an open world game would look like before Scarlet and Violet came out, and I'm very pleased with, performance issues aside. I think the way Scarlet and Violet is a really fun game, and I would love in the future to see other regions done in the same way that they did Scarlet and Violet. Like, I know everyone's going to disagree with me. I know Sax is going to reach through the screen and strangle me. Like, I would love to see even like an open world Kanto. I'd also like to see an open world Johto, Hoenn, all of them. I would love to see this type of game done for all the other regions. Doing great. Organizing my Violet box will be a bit easier to complete the one Scarlet. Nice, Evie Lynn. I love that. I love that. I spent quite a lot of time last week organizing my boxes with Scarlet to help out with my Violet. It takes a lot of time, but it is so worth it in the end. 3D Pokemon Explorers. That would be cool. More likely another Gen 2 remake or Gen 5 remakes. I know it's not a very original opinion, but I do believe I would not be surprised at all if next year we get a Let's Go Johto, and then in Gen 10 we get a Gen 5 remake. So I would say a Gen 5 remake is 100% guaranteed at some point. I would say a Gen 2 is not 100%, but very likely. I think moving forward, probably what will happen is we're going to have four like series, right? We'll have the main series, like, you know, we got Gen 9, the next thing will be Gen 10, Gen 11, etc. We'll have a Let's Go series, moving forward from obviously Kanto to Johto, etc. We'll have the remake series. The next one would be Black and White, and we'll have the Legends series. And I think probably the Let's Go and the Legends will go every other gen, would be my guess. Hashtag Team Hefty win, I hope so. What would be way better cheese? Poke VR. Poke VR would be crazy. Well, to be honest, guys, as a shiny hunter, if they do come out with Let's Go Johto, I mean, I'll pick it up just because, you know, I'll have to pick it up. But I'm probably not going to do a lot of hunting in it because the only thing from Gen 2 I need is the last 11 unknown forms I'm missing. And, I mean, I could get those in Legends Arceus too, right? I mean, if a Let's Go Johto has a better way of getting those last 11 unknowns, I'm excited about that. But I'm probably not going to do too much with the Let's Go Johto. I'll probably play through once, and that'll be about it. Kind of like what I do with BDSP. Give us DS ports on the Switch. That would be great. I still need to, at some point, finish playing through Black 2. Because I've never done that. I've never played through Black 2. I bought it when it came out, played it for a little bit, and then just forgot about it, honestly. That was a little bit of a weird period where, in between Gen 5 and Gen 6, I wasn't very Pokemon crazy. Guys, as far as the future of the channel goes, I was actually thinking about this yesterday and today. For Gen 9, the big hunts, right? The big hunts are really the Paradox Pokemon. And those hunts aren't terrible. They're fun, but it's not like, you know, a full-on soft reset hunt, right? They're definitely doable. Other than that, you have the 3-family Mousehold and the 3-segment Dunsparce, which are crazy hard to do. Everything else is just kind of luck of the draw, and we are already getting somewhat close to being done. We're already more than halfway done with the Living Dex for Gen 9. I would expect that we'll probably be done with what we can hunt in Gen 9 until the DLC comes out, probably in the next month or two, if that. At which point, I'm probably going to go back to older games. Probably get back into the Reggie hunts in Sword and Shield. Maybe do some more Dynamax adventures, depends on what we find out about the DLC. And I do want to finally move ahead with the plans of doing Emerald for Mew and Deoxys. So those are plans that will be coming up here in the next couple months. Next, what's going on? Next, good to see you. Welcome on in. Hope you're having an amazing Saturday so far. Finish Arceus. Yeah, Arceus hunt. We gotta finish that too. We definitely gotta finish that too. We might be able to do. It's gonna depend. I gotta see how many different ports I have on this computer, and when that Game Boy Advance player comes in after I order it. We might be able to dual hunt like Mew or Deoxys and like one of the Reggies or Arceus, because that's just going to be like a quick, like, I shouldn't say quick, but it's going to be a simple soft reset hunt on the Switch, and then I can fiddle around in Emerald for Mew and Deoxys. That could be fun. Any advice on the best way to store the variants in the box, like Oricorio, Flabebe, Fernando's? Evelyn, what I do, and this is just me, what I do is I put them at the end. So like if I have my boxes like 1 through 30, 31 through 60, 61 through 90, etc., all the way to 390 through 400, I'm only putting 10 Pokemon in that box, right? 391 through 400. And then in the rest of the box, that's where I put the variants. That's how I do it. Yeah, Zen does the same thing. Or you could. That's good point, Matt. Or you can make another box just called Forms, and I would probably do that as well if I wasn't already running out of box space. Believe it or not, there's 32 boxes in this game, and because of MASUDA hunts, I am constantly running out of space. Yeah, between the MASUDA hunts and all the shinies, I am running out of boxes. Yeah, I'll show you real quick here, Zen. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Alright, so I got my Living Dex, and the boxes are all out of order now because of me trading to get the Shiny Charm in Violet. But so I got my 1 through 30, you know, all these which are in Pokedex order. Right? And then you can see I even have a few extra eggs in here just because I was looking for a place to put them. And then I got my Shiny 1, 2, 3... Shiny 4 is my shinies that are not Gen 9, but I did need. Shiny 5 is the giveaway box. Then we got eggs. And then in box 32 is my Hunter's Breeders. These are the Pokemon I use in order to do shiny hunts. And that's it. Those are my boxes. And I mean, I would have more room if I wasn't kind of like doing two Masuda hunts at once, right? Like, obviously, I need to collect eggs for this hunt, but then we still have our regular Mystery Masuda with the three starters, Fido and Tadpole. So I got two Masuda hunt groupings within the boxes. Gyarados, there you go. It's noticeable in a flying type. Perfect film. That's a great idea. Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta break myself of the habit. When I think of shiny hunting, I think about what I would hunt for me, which is basically just the Gen 9 Pokemon, and I forget about the previous Gen Pokemon. Yeah, Gyarados would be an amazing one. Very noticeable, and you're right, it's flying, so that sandwich will help out a lot. And I don't think the Gyarados are that aggressive in this game. I mean, I think they come at you if they see you, but they're not like Veluza, which is good. You got 4 boxes for new Gen 9 mons in Pokedex order, then 4 boxes for shiny Gen 9 mons in order, and then extra shiny boxes. So, are you not even bothering with like a non-shiny living dex or anything, Matt? As far as the previous gens go? A few boxes of raid stuff, that's fair. When home is available for Scarlet Violet, if I bring over my 6 items you did for Shield, can you put it back later? No, Ron. I mean, I don't know for 100% certain, Ron, but the way it's always worked is once you transfer Pokemon into a later generation, it can never go back to the previous generation. I have about 70% of the regular living dex, and you go back and fill in some stuff in it. Okay. No, I was just curious, man. I was just curious if. Oh my goodness, look at that. Shiny Marie. Another shiny Marie. Let's get it. Can we get some shiny hype in the chat? I know people like the shiny Marie. Let's call Derek. Let's call Derek. That is shiny. It is pink. Not as noticeable in the nighttime, but it is pink. You can actually keep it. Thanks, Zen. I appreciate that. And that's a critical capture.
Hello.
Hello. How is it going?
It's going good, but I hear it's going even better for you right now.
We just got a shiny Marie, and I saved.
You saved this time.
I saved this time, so we're actually going to be able to keep this one.
Love that for you. Love that for you. You already have a shiny Marie, or is this your first one in this game?
It is. I already had the Marie line. I did get one actually doing the same freaking hunt a few days ago, but we did give one away last night. So we now have another beautiful pink sheep in the giveaway box. So that's exciting.
Marie does look incredible in this game. I think Shiny Marie just looks incredible in general.
Yes, yes, it does.
My chat's saying that they're proud of you for saving.
You have such a nice chat. I really appreciate all the well wishes from your chat. That's very sweet of them.
But I love that for you, my guy. Love that for you.
I'm catching back up. I'm catching back up to you with the 2 shinies you got.
I just
So,
had an instance in my game where Amoongus. I'm in the Fury Falls right now.
okay.
Where it was like a group of it was an Amoongus with some funguses, yeah.
Yeah,
And Amoongus's eyes were the only thing that were showing.
really.
So it was just a floating pair of eyes surrounded by funguses.
That's creepy.
I know. And so like I was like moving the camera around. I was just standing in one spot. And like when I moved the camera to like one spot, they like the Amoongus would pop in. So I'd move it and it'd pop in, move it again and pop out, in, out, in, out.
Oh, that's creepy. That's awesome. We had a little issue earlier where, for some silly reason, I ran headfirst into a bush, like a dead bush, no leaves or anything, and I got stuck. And it ended up like resetting me, like I died. Like it finally just gave up and said, "All right, we're just kicking you out to somewhere else on the plateau here," just from running headfirst into a bush.
You get booted, figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. This,
But if it makes you feel any better, last night about I've had two instances where I thought I saw a shiny.
yeah,
One of them was just I had Ursaring on the brain for some reason. I was thinking about Ursaring. I was thinking about Ursaring, and you know Ursaring shiny is green.
right.
And so I just saw a regular Scyther and I freaked out. I was like, oh, that's a shiny. Wait, no, it's not even an Ursaring. I was thinking about Ursaring. I was like, oh, that's great. It's a shiny Ursaring. I'm like, that's not even the right Pokemon.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, you're just looking for that color.
I was. I was. I love shiny Ursaring.
It's really good. I didn't used to like it, but the last few games they really stepped it up. It looks really good in Arceus and in this.
It really does. It just reminds me of a gummy bear.
Totally, absolutely. I love gummy bears.
Same. Oh, curious question for you, since we were just chatting about this.
Yeah,
What what was your favorite show growing up?
my
Like cartoon, live action?
oh my gosh, that's a really good question. Now I'm an old fart, so my answers are probably going to be shows that either your chat, my chat have never heard of, or they're going to make fun of me for it. But I grew up in the '80s. I was all about that GI Joe, He-Man, Transformers. That's the kind of stuff. Like, and of course, like Gummy Bears. Speaking of gummies,
Mhm.
Gummy Bears was a great cartoon show. I loved that a lot. But yeah, man, I remember, and I'm sure you remember too. You're not, all that young. Um, I remember when there were actually like Saturday morning cartoons, and like there's like a several hour block on each one of the networks, and you could like plan out your viewing habits. That was a lot of fun.
You get your bowl of cereal.
Exactly. Yep, get your cereal, got your footy pajamas, and just plop down in front of the TV for a few hours and just watch all the best cartoons in the world.
I was a Fruit Loops guy. Fruit Loops Captain Crunch growing up.
Okay, yeah, I like Captain Crunch. Like for me, it was Captain Crunch or Fruity Pebbles.
Ooh, see, I think Fruity Pebbles. I just had a hard time with it because they're so small. Like I'm a guy like I like if I'm eating something, I like it to be crunchy. Like I really like crunch in my food.
I gotcha.
So Fruity Pebbles are just like a bit too small and a bit too soggy for me.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh yeah, no. I haven't seen He-Man, but I assuming you know what I'm talking about with the one meme, the song.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was a great show. I would definitely suggest everyone check it out at some point in their lives. At least to give that meme context.
Yeah, it's so fun. I like just the Skeletor from He-Man, yeah?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
And just the Skeletor voice is so good.
Oh my gosh, I just hatched a full 5 pack of Rellors. I'm telling you, man, I'm calling it now. I am calling it now. I'm gonna hatch a shiny Rellor.
I can see it. I can see it. I've been starting to get like I'll get one that's like almost all Rellors, and I'll get one that's almost all Nymbles, and I'll get a bit of a mix. Actually, my last box has been quite a lot of. Actually, no, I've been getting a lot. Maybe I lied. I've been getting a lot of Rellors lately.
I love that for you.
which I'm certainly not going to complain about.
No, absolutely not. You know, I'm curious. I'm actually gonna do this later on today after the race is done, after I rehatch those eggs, after, that I had to reset. I want to see what the breakout ended up being for all these eggs I collected. I want to see how close to 50-50 it was.
Yeah, I'm curious too, because like when we first started, like I was telling you, I was getting like all nibbles.
Same here,
I was
man.
getting
And
all
I was feeling bad. It's just like, yeah, like two batches in a row were nothing but nibbles, and I was like, oh man, Derek in his chat's gonna think that I cheated somehow.
just be like, you just you hacked into my game remotely and increased the odd for nibbles.
Exactly. I mean, I was sitting here racking my brain trying to figure out if there was any way there'd be some reason why the Ditto would prefer to uh, breed with the Nymble. I was trying to figure out if there was something I missed, but yeah, it's definitely balanced out now.
The Locust is actually like alive, and the Rellor, or not the Rellor, the Ravsk is just kind of like an empty shell.
That's
With
true.
a lethal ball of poo.
That's true. And I don't know about you, but for me, when I look at what I want to breed with, they need to be more than just an empty shell. I want some personality there.
Exactly. I may be more into Rabsco. Rabsco is one of my favorite Pokemon from this generation. But if I had to pick between a Lokix and a Rabsco to breed with, I think I'd have to go Lokix every time.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, Lokix is a pretty popular one on our channel here. When we were doing the first time playthrough, we got a Nimble that we evolved into Lokix named Jiminy, and he was definitely a fan favorite. Everyone loved Jiminy.
That's a really good name.
Yeah, I can't take the credit for it. I let the chat name all my Pokemon when we did the playthrough. I'm terrible with nicknames.
Mm. I sometimes I'm good with nicknames. Other times I rack my brain and I rack my brain and I rack my brain. Like yesterday, I could not figure out what to name my shiny Charmander. Nothing was feeling right, and I eventually settled on just Dean.
Dean?
Case, just Dean. DDN.
That's a good name. That's a solid name for a shiny Charmander. Yeah, that's a power play right there.
And then there's other ones. I'm really proud of my shiny Toadstool name. It's just white. It's just a white shiny.
Right.
I named it Monochroma because it's a female.
Nice. That is really good. I like that. That's a really good name. I wish I was that creative. I come up with names like Herbert.
Some of those are good. Like I named my I had a Flamigo on my playthrough team, and I just named it Chuck because I had nothing better.
Chuck.
Chuck.
Nice.
Everyone ended up falling in love with Chuck.
How can you not? Oh, that's
You
amazing.
just gotta have fun with it. And like sometimes just naming Pokemon just regular people names is so funny.
It is. Absolutely it is. How many eggs you at now?
I'm at 157.
Okay, so I pulled ahead. I definitely pulled ahead when I dropped the other hunts and just went straight for hatching eggs, nothing else. I'm at 170 now. So
Ooh.
we're keeping it a little neck and neck now. I mean, I'm gonna be slowing down now that I'm going for the Tink again, but that's good. I'm glad we're staying close to each other.
Yeah, we're staying rather close. I got kind of bored of running around the Glacado Mountains, so I ended up coming over to Fury Falls just kind of for a change of scenery.
Nice.
And I was like, anything that's in Fury Falls are really good shinies. Like,
That's very
there's no
true.
shiny I don't like.
Yeah, they are all really good. That is a great place for anyone to hunt. If anyone's looking for a place to hunt shinies, Fury Falls has some amazing ones.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Heracross, Follies, Ursaring, Low Kicks. There's Dratini's here sometimes. Venomoth, Mungus. Bishop. Where's the
Yeah, I mean you can't go wrong with any of those shinies. They're all incredible. And I mean there's so many things to choose from. Like you could drop pretty much like any type of sandwich and get something good.
I was debating about dropping a bug sandwich because I really want a shiny Heracross. Shiny Heracross is just one of my. I can't go through the Among Us. Shiny Heracross is just one of my favorite shinies.
It is a great shiny. Yeah, I mean, I'd say go for it, dude. I mean, you do run the risk of possibly getting a Venonat or a Venomoth, but those are great shinies too.
Yeah, I. The only reason why I didn't, I was like, I don't know if I necessarily want to get like a shiny low kicks while doing like
Oh, and low kicks too,
I
true.
feel like that would be like
Kind of a cheat.
be cheating because I guess that would help you out.
Um, well, I mean, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. I mean, it would still be separate from what we're hunting. But yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Like, that's why, like, I want to go for this Tink and like, there's some other stuff like in the desert that I still want to get, but I don't want to run the risk of running into a shiny Rellor while I'm doing this race.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I was thinking the exact same thing because I was debating about going to the desert, but I was like, I don't want to just accidentally get a shiny Rellor because I feel like that'd just be a touch awkward.
Yeah, it would be. Like, imagine that phone call.
Just be like, hey, Hefty, we got a shiny Rellor. Congratulations, Derek. I mean, I didn't hatch it from an egg. Just it's found it. How are you doing on eggs? How many more eggs you got in the box?
Let me check here. I got a bunch. I got like four more boxes. I know you said that you got like five or six boxes. You said I think. How are you doing on eggs?
I got a little over a box right now.
Okay. Well, going back to our earlier conversation about how not exciting it is to watch streamers collect eggs, you wanna just go until you're out of eggs, then we'll call it there, and if it's a tie, we'll pick this up again.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Otherwise, I was gonna say if we just wanted to like chill and call for like half an hour and chat and breed some. But whatever you want to do, I'm down for.
Uh, yeah, I think for me, I think I'm good for going until you finish off that box.
Okay.
And then if I mean obviously if you want to keep streaming, that's awesome, and we can just move the party over to your place.
Okay. I think I'll probably end off about there too.
Okay.
I mean, that'll be a nice and powerful 3.5, 4 hour stream. Honestly, I wasn't even looking at the clock. I've been having so much fun.
Right. Yeah, that works. That works. Yeah, and then we can yeah once we're both ready to roll, we can do a super awesome powerful raid if you're up for it.
Yeah, that sounds great to me.
Okay. And I'll leave it up to you. I don't like making decisions. So I'm
Let me
good
know.
with whoever you want to take the party to.
Okay. Well, I'll hatch the rest of these. Maybe we'll see if one of us gets a shiny out of it, and then go on a nice and powerful raid.
That sounds great. You know, that's typically how things go for me. Is I spend a lot of time planning for the outcome, and then the plan gets ruined because you know something changes. So like we just spent like the last 5 minutes talking about how we're going to go through this last box of eggs and end, and what's going to end up happening is you're going to hatch the shiny in the next egg.
What's gonna happen is I'm gonna hatch a shiny Nymble as you hatch a shiny Rellor.
Oh, that would be the perfect ending. Oh, I would love that.
Hey, Hefty, I hatched a shiny Nymble. You well, Derek, I hatched a shiny Rellor. You got this. What?
All right, that's awesome, man. Yeah, so yeah, let's keep going. Just let me know when you're out of eggs, and we'll take it from there.
All right, sounds great, my dude. I will catch up with you in a bit then.
All right, and thanks again for doing this with me. I'm having a blast, and thank you everybody in Duck Duck Derek's chat and in my chat for hanging out with us today. This has been a lot of fun so far.
Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, thanks for agreeing to do this. I was telling the story earlier about how like I was like I want to do a race with Hefty. And I tried finding like a way to message you, and you're just in one of my streams. I was like, Hefty, message me.
It's how it works out sometimes.
hmm Well, I will catch up with you in a bit.
All right.
Best of luck to you. Best of luck. Congratulations again on the shiny Marie.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
But I will chat with you in a bit.
Sounds good, buddy.
Bye.
Bye bye. No, I'm sorry you left, but congratulations on the Gyarados if you're watching this later. That is awesome, dude. And Kirk, thank you for the lurks. And Zoro and Cold. Appreciate you guys. So yeah, you guys heard it. We're gonna keep going until Derek runs out of eggs, and then we're gonna do a raid. You guys up for that? 59 likes. Holy smokes, AJ. You guys are absolutely amazing. Oh, let me turn the music back on. Sorry, guys. Still here watching on the Switch. Nice. Thank you. Thank you very much for continuing to watch, DJ Marks. Still hunting the crab. You're gonna get it, Matt. You're gonna get it, and then you're gonna get like 5 more shinies in a row, and you're gonna be like, ha ha ha, I win. That's what's gonna happen. Matt, have you gotten Squawkabilly yet? Any of them? Any of the Squawkabillies? I've not done any of them. Okay, I was just, yeah, I was talking about it yesterday, like Squawkabilly, or maybe it was this morning, I don't know. What is time? Uh, Squawkabilly is one of the few mass outbreaks that I've been unsuccessful with. And I'm just wondering where the best place is to hunt for it. Because it seems like most places I go to that have Squawkabillies either have a whole bunch of flying types or a whole bunch of normal types. Still hanging, just doing some mandatory training vids for your grad program. Nice. Well, I mean, not nice. It sounds like you're not really enjoying it, but I didn't realize you were in a grad program. That's awesome, dude. So I got a little bit of bad news earlier. The gift I ordered my mom for Christmas from Amazon that I ordered like a week and a half ago got lost in the mail. Like they just straight up said, we have no idea where this package is. So do you want a refund or a replacement or whatever? And so I'm getting a replacement, but unfortunately the earliest it's going to arrive is December 28th, which kind of stinks. I'm not sure it's on my to-do list, so I can let you know. Yeah, Matt, if you wouldn't mind, if you find a good place to hunt for it, I'd appreciate it. Grad program is great, just some Excel vids. Excel, I love Excel. I live in Excel. That is like what I do for my job, is like just spreadsheets all day long. Beach outside Lavencia, and it's a haven for Squawkabilly. Really? I'll have to go check that out. Amazon losing crap. Yeah, it just stinks, you know, like, and you know, like, I'm an Amazon Prime member too, so I didn't feel bad about like waiting until December 8th or 9th to order it. And it like shipped on the 10th. And then they're like, yeah, we don't know where it ended up. Phil Sleep, did I miss anything? Lucky Emo, Duck Duck Derek got a shiny Tinkatuff and a shiny Glimmet. We got a shiny Hoppip, and the game crashed, so we lost it. And then a little bit ago, we got a shiny Mareep. Neither one of us have hatched anything yet, though. Good refresher, but it's not much new stuff. But it's good to make everyone do it so well with baseline skills. That is good. That is good. Yeah, I love Excel. I'm a total Excel nerd. We have lost supply orders 3 times in the last 3 months. It's been a real hassle. Ah, dang. I'm sorry, Cheese. I know you were complaining about that. Was it last week? When your supply orders got delayed. I saw you got a picture from Amazon. It said fragile, so the idiot threw the package and broke it. Oh my gosh. I would be so angry. I'd be so upset. Uh, legend with the pivot tables in Excel. I don't know if I'd go so far as say legend to you, Lynn, but I'm well known around these parts. You got fired. Oh my goodness, that's good. I mean, I hate to say it's good that someone gets fired, but if you're going to be if you're not only not going to take your job seriously, but be that blatant about your disdain of the job, then you don't deserve to have that job. Hopefully that was the wake-up call he needed to better himself. Does anyone else think it's hilarious that Rellor, not the ball, but the actual little dung beetle dude, is upside down? It cracks me up every time I see it. It's such a small little detail that in the design that Game Freak didn't need to make, but I'm so happy they did. Handstand bug, that's right. Rellor rolling the nugget when it's shiny. It is a nugget, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I feel so stupid. I never thought about that. It's literally a nugget. I don't know why I didn't ever put that together. Sandwich is done, isn't it? Yep, sandwich is done. Nugget oh money. All right, show of hands. How many people in chat are also watching Derek right now? Daylight, it's going better now that you're here. We did get a shiny Mareep, so that's what we've gotten so far today, other than the Hoppip that we lost when the game crashed. Oh, we lost a pickle. Is that going to ruin the sandwich? Shiny Venonat and shiny Charcadet. Nice, Daylight. Is that your first Charcadet? It did ruin the sandwich. Stedo, you're watching both. Nice. Your first one, very nice, Daylight. Very nice. If you get a second one, what are you going to evolve it into? No, what am I doing? What am I doing? We're not going to reset. Honestly, don't know if I plan on working for 2 for both the evolutions. Nice. I gotta tell you guys, we all know that Ceruledge and Armarouge don't have the best shinies in the world. All it really changes is the eyes. But here's my thought. Even though Ceruledge is by far the more popular of the two, I think that Armarouge has the better shiny because the Armarouge eyes definitely change. And I know it's sad that we're talking about eyes and like nothing else. Nothing else changes, just the eyes, right? But the eye change on Armarouge is very noticeable. It is very subtle on the Ceruledge. So even though Ceruledge is by far the more popular Pokemon, I think Armarouge is the better shiny. A lot of grinding for Herba Mystica today so that we can do the Paradox Pokemon in Violet tomorrow. You got a Vaporeon outbreak. Nice cheese. Go get that purple Vaporeon. But alas, the Shuppet and Misdreavus haven't shown up shiny. They will. They absolutely will. I haven't seen shiny Shuppet in this game yet. Is the blue very noticeable? I know it was noticeable back in the 3DS era. You got the shiny crab. Congratulations, Matt. Crap. That means that Matt's going to get like 4 more shinies in the next hour. It is noticeable? Okay. I like Shuppet's shiny a lot. I do not like Banette's. Vaporeon has such a great shiny, definitely one of your favorites. It is a very good one. I think look, Umbreon, awesome. Shiny Umbreon, great shiny, great streamer. No arguments there. But for me, Espeon's my favorite Eevee evolution. And I think Vaporeon's gotta be my favorite Eevee shiny. So what I do is knock out 60, then run away and back, no sandwich needed. No sandwich needed. In fact, if you do an encounter sandwich, it's going to basically be a waste. Sure, what's going on? Good to see you, buddy. I'm doing fantastic. How you doing? But yeah, knock out 60 and then run away until they all despawn, then run back and check out the spawns. And it could take a while. It could take a while. I've had mass outbreak hunts that have taken several hours. But just keep doing it. The real trick to mass outbreaks is where they occur. I've noticed that some areas have a tendency to have more spawns than others, depending on if they're on the side of a cliff or next to a river, or if they're out in a big open plain field. You had a date yesterday, went quite well. Nice. I'm so glad to hear that, buddy. I am seriously so glad to hear that. I've also noticed from experience with mass outbreaks, get a feel for the land, get a feel for where the outbreak is occurring, because I've noticed that there are certain places or certain paths that will spawn more Pokemon. And what I mean by that is, let's say, oh my gosh, let's use these ruins as an example. If there was an outbreak here, I could run through the ruins this way and see a whole bunch of spawns as I'm doing it. But if I went the other way, right? If instead of going from let's say north to south, if I went from east to west, it may not spawn as many as I'm going through. So get a feel for the area, play around, see where, what the best path is to get the most amount of Pokemon to spawn. It's not that scientific, and I'm sorry, it doesn't sound that great, but if you mess around with outbreaks for a while, I think you'll understand what I mean. And also, like, take your time with it. Like, I understand people wanting to blow through the area and see as many encounters as they can as they're running through the outbreak area. But sometimes the best thing you can do is get right outside of the outbreak area and just sit there. It's in the water. You are screwed, Big Cheese. You're just absolutely screwed. That's all there is to it. Um, are there any Veluza in that area? Thank you, Nightbot. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Get away. Dang it. It's like having issues. Like it's slowing down. Is it lagging a lot? You can't throw your. Oh, geez! If you're in the water, you can only throw out flying or water Pokemon. It has to be a flying type or a water type in order to uh, do the Let's Go feature when you're in the water. Which I understand why they did that, but it's a pain in the butt that they did that. But there is a handful of Pokemon who swim that aren't water flying type. Nice to know, man. Do you know what they are? I didn't realize that. Carp. Yes, a carp would work, geez. I know that was a typo. I just thought that was hilarious. The evolutions can. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. That'd be kind of weird if Flareon could, huh? Pikachu and Eevee lines can swim. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, if you have a Jolteon, you can take him out with a Jolteon. Pomo can swim. Okay. Cool. I didn't know this. Thank you. Yeah, Jolteon or Pomo would be a good one to take out the Vaporeons. Azumarill, that'll work too. But yeah, so all right. So now that you got that working, so what I was saying is like if you just play around with the area that the mass outbreak is in, and you'll notice there's some places that when you cross, like imagine there's like an invisible panel that you step on. There's some invisible panels around the outbreak area that seem to lead to more spawning. And sometimes you just gotta find that invisible panel and just not just step on it, but wait there. Just wait there, and you'll see like tons of Pokemon spawn. It's not the same case, but it's not all that dissimilar. I've been seeing over the last day quite a few videos about this crazy spot in one of the caves. Like if you stand on a particular tile, like all these Pokemon will keep spawning through the wall. I know Sauce McGavin put up a video about it. It's that same basic idea. Like if you go to an outbreak, you will find there's certain tiles that once you hit it, more Pokemon will spawn. That's how you got your shiny Bagon. Nice, Eevee. And then the other thing about mass outbreaks is you want to make sure you KO at least 60, right? But you don't want to go too far over 60. Make sure you don't go too far over 60 because all the Pokemon that spawn are going to be the ones that are I should say, are going to come from that pool of remaining spawns in the outbreak, right? So let's say the outbreak has 100 Pokemon in it, and you've knocked out 96. That means that no matter what, the most amount of spawns you're ever going to get when you're resetting the spawns is going to be 4, and that's going to stink. In the best outbreaks I've done, the most successful ones I've done, I'm looking at between 12 to 15 spawns per check. Those are the ones that seem to go pretty smooth. Yeah, so the second message will show up after you KO 50, and then just kind of like hand count another 10 after that. I usually knock out a couple more than 60 because if the outbreak is in an area where that Pokemon typically spawns regardless, there's a possibility that I KO'd a spawn that, well, the same Pokemon isn't from that outbreak, it was just a naturally occurring spawn. So I always go a couple over 60 just to make sure I cross that threshold. Like the longer you do a mass outbreak, the longer you reset the spawns, you'll start to get a feel for which paths are bountiful, which paths don't give you as many spawns, how long you should wait before resetting. And of course, there's always the option of doing well, I can't do the picnic method on the water, never mind. But yeah, the real trick is, and I'm guilty of it myself a lot, is sometimes the best thing for spawns is to just do nothing. And just sit and wait, because sometimes they take a while to pop in. These things are spawning hard. That's awesome. That's great. Yeah, I mean, if you're getting to the point where you're seeing, like I said, like 12 to 15 spawns, you're golden. Just after you get those 12 or 15 spawns, leave the area, come back, wait for the 12 to 15 spawn again, and just rinse and repeat. Like when I went for my Dondozo, I got lucky. I found a place that basically involved like jumping off of a cliff into the water, where I was getting, like, before I even landed in the water, there was like 6 or 7 that have already spawned, and then while I landed in the water, like a few more would spawn. And after I knocked out the 60 plus, like it seriously took me like maybe 5 minutes for that shiny to show up. Shiny Kilowattrel for water outbreaks. That's a good idea, Matt. Kilowattrel would be great for water outbreaks. Matt's always got great ideas. Oh my gosh, these Mastiff are killing me. Every time. Flamigo to shine. That's a good one. That Flamigo. Oh God, we're gonna get into another battle. A Flamigo will always have a special place in my heart because it was my first Gen 9 shiny. It was a full odds too. I was just wandering around and it popped up. I actually thought it was a new Pokemon. I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, another bird Pokemon. Because with the lighting, it didn't look pale pink to me when I first saw it. It looked white. And I was thinking it was like a pre-evolution of Bombardier. And then when I got closer, I was like, wait a second. I think that's a Flamigo. These Mastiff. Annoying me. I'm getting hungry. What am I gonna have for lunch? How many eggs is Derek on? 182. So we've hatched almost 400 eggs. We've hatched almost 400 eggs, no shiny yet. Found a second Gyarados. Good job, buddy. If one's male and one's female, you can say, hey, I'm working on my form decks. 63 knocked out. There you go, Cheese. Now it's just a matter of finding that good path to reset the spawns. One's male, the other's female. Nice! So you got both forms of Gyarados. Good job, Film. It's the, if anyone doesn't know, it's the whiskers. The whiskers on the Gyarados change between male and female. I think the male has red whiskers and the female has white, or it's the other way around. And same with Magikarp. The male and female Magikarps, the difference is one has like golden whiskers, the other one has white whiskers. And the sandwich ended. I think you did a good job on that sandwich, Phil. So gang, let me ask you this. If neither one of us, if neither Derek or I hatch a shiny before the end of this stream, would you like us to continue this race at some point? Or do you think the one stream was enough? Yes, Daylight would like me to continue it, or like us to continue it. Continue more? Okay. I'll check with Derek and see if he would like to do that. I've been having fun. It's, you know, it's always exciting when you collab with somebody for the first time. You don't know exactly how it's going to go. But I think this has been a pretty fun stream. What do you guys think? Are you guys having fun? You got the pale flamingo. Good job, Daylight. And the voice chat thing has been kind of neat. It's something I've been curious about doing in the past. Um, but it's a little, I don't want to say intimidating. I'm nervous that the more time I spend on voice chat, the more I'm going to end up ignoring you guys, which I've already caught myself doing inadvertently a few times today. So that's something I'm going to have to learn to get better at. Nice, chill stream. Thank you, Jimmy. Technician as its ability. That's a good ability. I've always liked Technician. If I not all my scythers and scissors have Technician, but I try and get them to have Technician. Outbreak's in such a weird spot. Where is it? If you can tell me. I'm still learning the geography of this place, and I don't know the names of any towns or locations. Except for Levincia. I know Levincia, and I think I finally memorized Messagoza. The bottom of the waterfall by the fairy starbase with. Okay, I know where you're talking about. Random shiny Screamtail, nice! I know you already have that one though. But hey, sometimes it's fun to find a shiny Pokemon. What are you doing in Area 0? What are you going for? It's your fourth one. I don't have any duplicate Paradox Pokemon yet. I'm a little surprised about that, honestly. Guys, I have a feeling that we are getting close to the end of the stream, so for one last time, I'm going to please ask you, if you haven't already, click on that link in the pinned comment, head on over to Duck Duck Derek's stream, hit that like button, give him a little howdy hi, and hit that sub button for Derek if you haven't already. Danielite, you got 4 shiny Screamtails too. Nice. Garganacl with the sandwich head left over after Clop. Ah, I see that. I see. Isn't it funny how sometimes you will find shinies that are not even affected by the sandwich that you're currently doing? I mean, that's what happened to us twice now in this stream, using a fairy sandwich, and we got a Hoppip and a flat Mary. Wild Ogre, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, I think Derek has 10 more eggs. Well, Ogre, are you having a good Saturday so far? Yeah, good. You're gonna throw in the giveaway box? Very nice. Another thing that I love about Matt, uh, along with everything else, is he's a very generous shiny hunter. He likes to help other people out and give away his extra shinies. Why is it a good idea to have noodles on a sandwich? I've been wondering that myself, Daylight. I have never heard of anyone put noodles on a sandwich. It seems silly. It's silly, Daylight. Vietnamese do it, Portuguese as well. Okay, all right, then it's not silly. It's just something I'm unfamiliar with. I mean, I love noodles. I've never put noodles on bread. Yeah, we're actually getting fairly close to being able to turn that Paldea command into an actual list of what we need, which is pretty neat. Use a baguette and lo mein style called a banh mi. Okay. I'm not familiar with that. Thank you, Cheese. I like learning new things. Wild Ogre, thank you for the shiny luck. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm not going to make another sandwich after this one. It's a mashup from when the French colonized, took over, and the Vietnamese didn't want to fully assimilate. Ah, I gotcha. Anyone else here play Splatoon? Good question. I've never played Splatoon. I know it's a very popular game. I know a lot of people were very excited when Splatoon 3 came out this year. I have yet to play it though. I know our good friend and mod, Kirk4A, is a big Splatoon fan. Oh, and there is Derek Colin. Hello. How's it going?
It's going. It's going. I'm on my last 5 eggs.
Okay. All right. Well, I just got another batch of 5, so then this will be my last 5 eggs as well.
Awesome. I figured it'd be proper for us to hatch them together.
I like that idea. I'm excited. Last batch hype right here. Yeah, this has been fun. And I think if neither one of us gets the shiny in these last 5, maybe you and I can talk offline about. Nuh-uh. No, oh my gosh, I'm waiting for the chat to. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, guys? He did it. He completely scammed us. He calls me up and says, "Oh, I only have 5 eggs left. This has been a lot of fun. We should hatch them together." And the first egg he hatches is the shiny. He had this plan the whole time. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, buddy.
I'm sad you saw through my scam, but
No, that is awesome.
that is so funny.
Look, I wish I could have won, obviously. I wish I could have gotten a shiny, obviously. But I love that someone got it, right? Because,
That's honestly iconic.
yeah, it's so beautiful. That is a gorgeous shiny you have there.
That is so funny. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Well, you
Like
deserve it,
honestly,
buddy.
thank you. Oh my, I'm in shock right now. I don't, I can't remember the last time I was just like in shock. Like I feel speechless. That is, I can't believe that. Yo, Hefty, my guy. Thank you so much for the gifted
You're
memberships.
welcome. I hope Tem plays, Ultra Ran Deep, Nerefamir, the guy from there, and Fantonium enjoys the gift memberships to the legendary, the winner, Duck Duck Derek.
Thank you so much. Can we get a huge old thank you in chat to Hefty as well as an exclamation point Hefty? Make sure y'all go check him out. I mean, I can't remember the last time. Like I said, I feel speechless right now, and you're piling on to that.
Well, good. That's my goal. Is I want to break you. Hey,
Yeah.
everybody on my side, everyone in my chat, do me a favor. We're gonna do the same thing as we did when Zeg Games cheated and beat us. We're gonna go ahead and head on over into Duck Duck Derek's stream now, and then from there we can go to wherever we're gonna do. But this way we just have like one place. So everybody, please, please on my side, please come on over if you aren't already there and join Duck Duck Derek's stream.
Oh my god. That was egg 200.
Egg 200, are you serious? Come on, man. If you're gonna cheat, at least make it sound like it could be legit.
Yeah, I should have made it more reasonable. I should have, like, made it not so, like, skeptical, I guess. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a lot of fun, my dude.
Oh, we're definitely gonna have to do this again. I need
Let's just
I need vengeance.
do. Oh my god. You wanna say, let's hatch these, last four and see.
If you get a second one, I'm just gonna grab my computer and throw it against the wall.
I mean,
I'm about to hatch my last egg. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna hold off on this last egg until you finish your eggs. I think that's more
your last
exciting.
egg's, your last egg's gonna be your Nymble.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
I cannot believe it. There could have been a better way to end this. I'm not just saying that because, like, I got it. But, like, that's just such an iconic moment. Like, I don't think we're going to forget that for a long time.
Yeah, that turned out really good, man. That is content. Uh, that's fantastic. That's definitely one of those that I will remember. You will remember. Everyone that's watching will remember for a long time.
Yeah, everyone here will remember it. It's just, I figured I was like, I'll give Hefty a call. We can just, like, chill and chat for these last five, before heading on off somewhere. Oh my god, you've been in my streams. I'm not speechless often.
I know it's a rare occasion.
I got nothing going on in my brain. Yo, thank you everyone so much for the congratulations and GG. It was a lot of fun. I mean, the true win is just getting to hang out with you, my guy. It was nice to, like, do something together.
Yes, absolutely. This has been a lot of fun. I was just saying a few minutes ago, it's always kind of exciting collabing with somebody for the first time because you never know exactly what to expect. And I think this has been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed this. We're definitely going to have to do this again sometime.
100%. I was talking with Ellie about that last night. I was like, I'm really excited to play with Ellie because like the two of us have like very different like types of energies. I was really curious to see how they're gonna like mesh together.
Well, I think the most important thing that you and I both share is both a love of the game and just having incredibly nice personalities. And, nice people are awesome.
I agree. I agree. I'm so glad that you had decided to rate me one day, so I got to meet you and get to know you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been really cool getting to know you the last couple months. Even if you did steal this glory away from me today.
Even if I did try and cheat, not so sneakily.
And let me just go on the record. Obviously, guys, I am joking. Duck Duck Derek won this fair and square. We are all very happy for him. Look at that beautiful, beautiful golden nugget that Rellor is carrying around. Derek. I'm not sure if you've noticed this. I think it's kind of funny because I got one of these a while back. I do need a second one though. Obviously, you notice the shiny golden nugget, right? Like, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. But this is just like uh, um, it's a skin, right? Like all shinies are just like skins to the model. If you look at
Right.
that golden nugget, it still has those cheese doodle lines in it.
Yeah, you can still see the marking.
Yeah. I don't know why. I think that's funny. Oh, look at it walking around with you. That's amazing.
Oh my god.
All right, time for me to hatch my last egg. I already sent everyone out of my chat. I already sent everyone out, but it's not going to be shiny anyway. But let's just see if it is. I got one egg left to hatch here.
Else for you.
All right, let's see what we got here. And it is. It's not shiny. It is a regular Nymble. At least it was a Nymble. If it was a Rellor, dude, if it was a shiny Rellor, that would have been hilarious. But all right, is there anybody left in my chat? You guys better not still be here. We got 4 people left here. Come on, guys, get out of my chat. Go over to Derek's.
Oh,
All right, guys, head on over. We're gonna go do a raid. This has been so much fun. Seriously, thanks again for this. All right,
do it.
guys, I'm officially ending my stream, so I will see you guys in Derek's, and then we're gonna go somewhere else. So let me end this. Take care, everybody.